lot of negative attention. Now we're going to see some positive attention. I think particularly Democrats who are kind of incredulous to praise him will probably talk about the Inflation Reduction Act. They'll talk about his appointment to the Supreme Court. They'll talk about ending the war in Afghanistan, even though obviously that helped to effectuate the Taliban coming back into power. But certainly the American Rescue Plan and how he tried to get the country out of the COVID pandemic and the recession that the attendant for the following recession.
Yeah, and of course, they're still determining treatments and the effective ways to treat this aggressive prostate cancer, according to American Cancer Society. 1 in 8 will be diagnosed at some point in their lifetime, and he is 82 years old, a long time as a public servant, all the way up until just months ago inside of the Oval Office. I want to ask you, because after he decided to step aside, not seek re-election, Kamala Harris joining, she did not win that election. We always continue to chronicle the presidents following their term in office. Is there any historical context to this? Because we think of Jimmy Carter most recently, of course, passing away sadly, and the funeral that we watched different presidents as they grow older. Is there any historical context for this to see a president like President Joe Biden, former president, be diagnosed with cancer, the announcement coming just soon after he leaves office?
Well, I think in terms of what happened after office, one of them would be Bill Clinton, who had some heart problems, had to get a stent put in his heart going back in 2004. He did, even after that, he did encourage, he did do some campaigning for John Kerry. He said a lot of that was hereditary. Also, Lyndon Johnson, who left on January 20th.
Anyone else think it's to distract people from the Her report? I mean, that's pretty much what everyone thinks, I think. I feel like there's no way they just found out he has stage 4 aggressive prostate cancer. With how many screenings he has? No. Some people think that they're just trying to take him out. He's past his usefulness, and this is how they make people go away. Did they drop some cancer in one of those recent jabs? Who knows? Who knows?
Why he a pill while he was up delivering a speech on civil rights. He kind of ended the speech, which was kind of, I guess you could say, the imprimatur of his presidency, when he said, "And we shall overcome." So that was one that was very interesting. Sometimes presidents live a long time. Herbert Hoover, William Howard Taft. William Howard Taft went on to serve in the United States Supreme Court, Chief Justice of the United States. John Quincy Adams went back to the United States Congress, and actually the only president to win a seat in the House of Representatives. John Tyler, very interesting. In 1862, he actually was elected to the Confederate Congress, and consequently, he's the only United States president who died, who was not officially mourned. President Lincoln did not acknowledge it. But obviously, just like anybody else, there are plenty of health problems that presidents have, and obviously anybody who is living up into their 80s is going to have some sort of health issues.
Yeah, of course, the longest, obviously the oldest president,
Jimmy Carter.
So we know. So that is a very good point. So some of those interesting contexts of it. And you mentioned the optics around this, because there's been so many conversations. Now, former President Joe Biden's health.
It's not mine.
Cut that out.
No, it's them.
As several days ago, but we also see some of these different conversations on social media. The response right now, Susan Collins saying, "I'm saddened to hear of President Biden's cancer diagnosis and wishing him and his family well as he begins treatment." Others, like Tim Burchett, the Republican from Tennessee, saying, "Horrible news. Everyone, please say a prayer for President Biden and his family." Here on Live Now from Fox. So we've seen him across.
A lot of evidence that he was sick. Biden posted in July of last year that he was sick. Biden's brother Frank said he looks forward to spending whatever time we have left with Joe Biden. This was after he dropped out of the race.
CBS News had a brief conversation with Frank Biden, one of President Biden's 2 younger brothers, and here's what he told us. He said, "I'm incredibly proud of my brother. Selfishly, I will have him back to enjoy whatever time we have left. He's a genuine hero. Country over self." It sounds corny in our cynical political environment, but he nor I are cynical. The goal remains the same: defeat Trump and continue the work that Joe has done. My hope is that our party he rallies around this heroic act. We asked him whether he feels that his brother's overall health and vitality played a major role in this decision, and he says, in my humble opinion, absolutely. So a member of the president's family now confirming that the president's health was indeed a major factor in this decision, and calling his brother a hero for making the decision to pass the torch to Kamala Harris.
Does Biden remember that he has cancer?
So Nancy, sorry, can you clarify that the family is saying his health was or was not a factor?
He's saying that in his humble opinion, yes, the president's health and vitality played a considerable role in his decision. It's important to note, Frank Biden is not speaking for the family writ large. This was simply a
Frank is just speaking honestly, not as a Politico cover-up artist.
Conversation between CBS News and Frank Biden. Unclear how much input he had in this decision, but he says that he believes that his brother's health did play a role, and he says that the goal remains the same: to defeat Donald Trump.
Well, that is notable because to date, the family, the White House, the establishment has rejected the premise that there was anything that was challenging the president's mental acuity or his health, and that all these accusations were baseless, that it was just age and a few, difficult nights like he had on the debate stage. So that is a change in message.
Yeah. Politicians definitely drop out of presidential races. Especially when they are the current president, because of a few difficult nights. It would have nothing to do with mental acuity or any sort of sickness. That's preposterous. He had one bad night, so he had to quit. Lynn, yeah, he's consistently had clean bills of health. Consistently. And, this form of cancer, look, is it possible that this just popped up and they just found it? Yes. Is it likely? No. It's more likely that they've known about this for years and they've hidden it from the American public. And this is possibly why. David Axelrod's reaction to Biden's cancer announcement.
A lot of conversations about his, last year and a half of his presidency for now.
Yeah, well, I think those conversations are going to happen, but they should be more muted and set aside for now.
All right, everyone. I know there's a lot coming out about how we covered up Biden's mental acuity and he actually had dementia for the majority of all of his presidency. But we can't talk about that anymore because he has cancer now. And if you bring anything up about his mental decline, you're an evil monster because the man has cancer.
Now, as he's struggling through this, it's
a lot of conversations about.
Right, Fractal Ninja, we're going to cure cancer was never about the people. It was about him wanting to cure his own cancer. But don't worry, Joe. They're going to put their best doctors on it. The best and the brightest. The best, newest grads. They're coming.
I'm just getting warmed up.
J6er Jessica Watson had some kind words for Biden after finding out about his cancer diagnosis. She said, "I'm going to post this loud and proud. Fuck Joe Biden. Joe Biden destroyed my entire life. I lost everything, including 4 years in prison. I was innocent. And he and his entire communist regime can go tickle their prostates with a reciprocating saw. Bye-bye, Joe Dirt." Oh, I hope they put that in his obituary. Maybe on his headstone. Fractal Ninja, yes. The ones who think a quarter of an hour is 25 minutes. That's actually the more brilliant ones. Right, Rodpog? That's all I posted about it on X. How did Dr. Jill miss this? What? Dr. Jill? I thought she was the best of the best. More throwbacks. 2020, during the vice presidential debate, Kamala Harris says that unlike Trump, a President Biden would be completely transparent about all health-related issues. Oh, you stole that from me? That's cool. I like that. Steal all my stuff. Spread it far and wide. Spread the good Hong word.
Under the same question I asked, which is, do voters have a right to know more detailed health information about presidential candidates and especially about presidents?
Susan, I'm glad you asked about transparency because it has to be across the board. Joe has been incredibly transparent over many, many years. The one thing we all know about Joe, he puts it all out there. He is honest. He is forthright. But Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been about covering up everything.
Thanks. Under the same question I asked, which is,
Joe Biden even admitted that he had cancer a couple years ago. I think this was back in 2022 even.
And because it was a 4-lane highway that was accessible, my mother drove us, and rather than us be able to walk. And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer. And why can't, for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation. And because it was a 4-lane highway... Cancer. And why can't, for the longest time, Delaware had the highest window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have.
That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up with have cancer. Rogpog, which Joe Biden has ass cancer, the clone or the one that has been gone for a long time? Joe Biden actually died in the summer of 2020. It's his clone replacement that has the ass cancer.
Cancer.
You know, if you could listen to his words through all the mumbling and the rambling, he told us he had cancer a long time ago. Is Brian Stelter pointing out how odd the timing of this announcement is?
Look, this is breaking news that came just about 2 hours ago, and it is now rippling through, television media, online. How are people consuming this? How is it reaching people?
What?
And, I'm seeing some prostate cancer survivors, people who have lived with this disease, who have been through this, expressing support, both condolences, but also support and cheering Biden on as he faces this. The timing, Jessica, is just extraordinary. We know from the statement from his personal spokesman that Biden learned of the diagnosis on Friday. Well, what was the biggest Biden story on Friday? It was the release of those audio excerpts from his conversations with Robert Hur back in 2023. This was the audio that Axios obtained, almost certainly from the Trump administration, showing memory lapses. And you heard a lot of people on Friday talking about that audio being hard to hear, and excruciating to hear. Biden showing his age on those audio tapes that had never been heard by the public until now. So on the day that story was breaking, Biden was facing this personal news. At least that's according to the statement from his personal spokesman. So you have that as one element of the timing here. And then you have, as you and Paul just acknowledged, this book coming out out, one of the biggest political books in several years. Take out our colleague Jake Tapper for a second. This book, no matter where it was coming from, was going to be a very big blockbuster book. And it just so happens two of the best reporters in Washington, Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson, are the authors of it. It's already a bestseller based on the number of pre-orders. And so this book comes out in 2 days, but some of the excerpts have already come out, and it's reignited this debate in Washington and beyond within the Democratic Party about Biden, about whether he should have run for re-election at all. So it seems to me, Jessica, this debate doesn't end at all, but it is briefly put on pause as a result of today's news.
How weird. The way they effortlessly lied to the public about Biden's health should infuriate you. Never trust these propagandists again.
Does the president have the stamina, physically and mentally, do you think, to continue on even after 2024?
Don, you're asking me this question. Oh my gosh, he's the president of the United States. You know,
Well, you can't believe you would ask me that. He's amazing. I'm a Muppet, and I'm black, and Joe Biden is the strongest, smartest man that ever lived.
I can't even keep up with him.
The most difficult part about a meeting with President Biden is preparing for it, because he is sharp, intensely probing, and detail-oriented and focused.
I can testify because I've been working very closely with this president for the past 2 years. I've been knowing him for 30 years, and I'm telling you, this guy's tough.
I've been knowing him? Were they trying to appeal to the black voter?
Smart. He's on his game.
Joe Biden has vision. He has knowledge. He has a strategic thinker.
The president is focused. He's detail-oriented. He's always thinking about the big picture.
He is engaging. He is capable. He has an incredible record as president.
And I'm often with him on foreign trips. He's at the top of his game.
So he has a vision. He has knowledge. He has judgment. He has a strategic thinking.
I met with the president, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks ago, and he seemed fine to me.
I have complete confidence in the president. I have watched him expertly guide meetings of staff and cabinet members. I could not have more confidence in the president.
I would just tell you that I meet frequently with the president, and every single time I meet with him, he is just fine.
But he is, again, knowledgeable, wise.
Incredibly sharp, incredibly probing, incredible command of the details.
He is sharp. He is on top of things.
There is nothing to these challenges, these suggestions.
Certainly sitting on top of cancer.
That somehow he's not sharp and he's not capable.
We see Joe Biden up close. We know how attuned he is to the issue.
Yeah, but Nancy, come on, you're wasted, so.
You're going to see how smart he is and the experience he has.
Sure, Jill.
I say his age is an asset.
He's wise.
Yes, he's wise. He has wisdom. He has experience.
And his experience, because of his age and his wisdom, has been invaluable to this country.
Were they giving us hints there with the constant use of the word he's probing? He was being probed.
A lot of countries, people who've been in office a longer period of time are praised for...
The fuck you got on your head, Raskin? Take that shit off.
Their wisdom.
I have seen a lot of 72-year-olds not as capable as this 80-year-old.
They were giving us hints the whole time, guys.
With this president.
Said to read
His
between
mental
the lines.
acuity is great. It's fine. It's as good as it's been over the years. He's fine. All this right-wing propaganda that his mental acuity is declined is wrong.
And this kind of sense that he's not ready for this job is just a bucket of BS that's so deep, your boots will get stuck in.
Ed Martin, the DOJ's new pardon attorney, just announced he's launching an investigation into Biden's pardons. The integrity of the American pardon system requires that we examine the Biden pardons and who did what. We will get to the bottom of it. Count on us. I won't be holding my breath, but I do believe these pardons should be null and void. Tornado crossing I-20 now near Farm Market. Tornadoes in Texas, eh? You have any Texas hoggers flying through the air right now? Probably, Jay. Oh no, guys, the great replacement theory is real, except it's not with foreigners, it's robots.
With this robot, it is possible to steal a car easily. Made in China,
How will the humans who get paid to pick up cars and carry them across parking lots get paid from now on? They're going to lose their jobs.
this robot is designed to properly park cars in parking lots. It simply slides under a vehicle, extends its arms to secure the rear wheels, then moves to the other end to grasp the front wheels. It then closes its clamps to lift the car and gently transport it to the designated spot.
Oh, good. That's
This
good to hear.
robot is also used by the Chinese police to better organize parking in the streets. With
Hong Hong Corbusier. Japan has a basketball robot. And interesting choice that they made it black. Strowman, right? Uh-oh. They're going to be losing their jobs. Pretty good shot. Construction bots are building homes 10 times faster than humans. Zippy, the Michelin star robot chef, trained on 5 million plus recipes. Zippy can cook for world-class chefs.
Where to start? No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago, Western Mail. Across the north and south to Key Largo, left for sale. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Digital lunchbox. It will not spit in your food.
Where to start? No need to.
Kawasaki built a hydrogen-powered, four-legged robotic horse. It runs, jumps, climbs. What do we need a robot horse for? It's Strowman, do they have short, squat robots that take the dishes away and speak Spanish? Yes, they mutter Spanish curse words as they scamper away. Yeah, this doesn't look real, Ninja. I agree. It's clearly just a concept. Corleo. Road sign building robot. Oh, great. There's going to be new road signs that we can't identify on GeoGuessr. I mean, this isn't really a road sign. Do they know what a sign is? Fractal, it's going to get run over. Boston Dynamics Atlas is now a cameraman. Okay, but is there a robot holding the camera recording this robot holding the camera? Or is it a human? I want to see a recording of a robot recording this. Does it do a backflip every time it takes a picture? It's robots all the way down. I guess it was a robot recording that robot. Probably being controlled by humans, though. Robots repairing high voltage cables. Okay, I mean, that's at least, this is at least useful. Because, yeah, this is a pretty fucking dangerous thing, so, alright. Finally, the first, like, fairly useful thing here. Strowman, they'll be used in the porn industry, the cameramen. Will it be like, will it be robots fucking each other being recorded by robots? The future is going to be weird, guys. Jay, I'll be dead, but y'all are going to have to fight those. Shit. DJ Electrox step robot. Smithers, release the Robohounds. Chaka, unfortunately, we're about a decade away from the level of robotception you'd like. You think we're a decade away? You don't think some of this shit's gonna, like, rapidly change once it's rolled out? Like, I think 5 years from now, every reality is going to be a different landscape. Mini robot dealing playing cards. All right, now we're talking. I feel like they could have made this like 40 years ago. This isn't that advanced, right? Chanka, no, because Indians are making everything right now. Fair point. Robot night service at gas station and hangs out. Okay, if it takes that fucking long, I'll pump my own gas. China will launch its first drone mothership next month. The Jushin SS UAV will have a maximum takeoff weight of 15 ton and a 25-meter wingspan. Its cruising altitude is said to be 15 kilometers, whatever that is, and its range 7,000 kilometers. However long that is, no one knows. It will carry more than 100 FPV drones for AI-coordinated swarm attacks. Oh, cool. We have drone motherships coming next year. Cool stuff, guys. Suspicious group surrounds father and kids in their vehicle.
Get your ass out my way! Get your ass out my way! Get your ass out my way!
I am.
I'm here about your car's extended warranty. Hung Hung. Did he steal the car? We're all wondering. Staring in awe says, I was at an Indian casino today and the guy playing slot next to me had MS-13 tattooed on his head. Obvious gangster, but was very nice and congratulated me on a major jackpot. The craziest thing about that story is you won a jackpot at a casino? Is that right? The Meth Witch Project movie is good. I know, I want more. I want more. I don't know what the result was. I would watch the whole 2-hour movie of whatever the hell that was. Is there any context here? Anyone? Insane. Full story. Okay.
Spokane, Washington. Lee Allen and his 2 children are out on an errand.
I was gonna run to the store and grab a pair of work pants. Max and Lexi said they want the ride. We made a quick stop out of it.
But as they leave the store, the Allens are confronted by this woman.
How did you get this car? How did you get the car? I don't want to fight.
This is obviously my car. There's only one of each car made, right? That's how it works, right?
I just want to know how did you get this car?
My name is Lee Allen. This is my son, Max. This is my daughter,
Lexi.
And we survived a crime. My initial thought when I saw her was, I'm not gonna even pay her any attention because I know this is our car.
Get your ass out my way! Court.
I am. It started to get more serious when my dad told me to start recording.
Get out of the car!
Press 911.
She looks like a little kid rock.
More people started coming to the car. We couldn't go anywhere.
She started yelling, and it kind of seemed like it woke up the rest of the street people. It almost was like an invitation to come join in.
This man puts a menacing hand in his pocket.
What you doing?
I thought maybe he had a gun. I don't know if this guy has a gun, but I also don't want to make a move and one of my kids get hurt. I'm a business owner. I got a big family. I got a lot to lose if I make a wrong decision in life. So I always try to stay on the right side of the law.
But a new bystander is on the scene.
I'm at the, at the intersection of Sprayed and lock your door. Sprayed, you have to. Yeah. What you doing? This is her car. This is not her car.
I slammed the door on him and try to keep my kids safe and think, what's the next best move?
Dad! Get out of the car! Get out!
Not her car. This is not her car.
Dad. Dad.
Hello, we need help.
The Allen's car takes a pummeling.
Dad. Dad. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my.
I felt like it was just us three going against
everything.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, oh my god. Dad.
I can't see anything. They're using lights to hit my car. They're trying to open my doors. I got 2 kids in the car with me. My name is Lee Allen. I drove off because they're hitting my car and I feel threatened for my life.
As they flee, the Allens are being pursued.
Mac, Daddy's behind you. I was very scared.
So right there.
Attack of the Street People in theaters, July 21st. I'd go see this.
Can we just get a minute?
Yeah. Give me a break.
The local city police.
Reddit literally told me this would happen. They were finally right. New Jordan Peele movie.
Initially started dealing with me. They immediately wanted proof of the vehicle's registration, my license. They're asking me if I have weapons. I'm trying to let them know we're the victims. I felt like I was more or less profiled. Then the sheriffs came.
You're losing all sympathy
and
here, dude.
told us they would
Not that
investigate
in
it.
the first place.
I felt it wasn't justice. I felt that the magnitude of the situation wasn't being addressed appropriately. So I decided to address it and make people aware of myself.
Lee posts the video and it goes viral.
Mac, Daddy's behind you.
People reached out and knew who a few of the people were that were attacking us. Whatever information they had that I later relayed to the police.
The motorcyclist claims he followed Lee to make sure the man on his hood didn't fall off. Police don't charge the motorcyclist. The woman who started it all gets a disorderly conduct charge.
They couldn't find anybody else that caused damage to the vehicle, and that pretty much was the end of it.
The Allens still struggle to process the attack.
I grew up with no parents, so I've always been trying to be the best dad I could be to my kids, and it's just hard to think about it.
When I think of everything that happened, it brings back how scared I was.
I think I handled it well. We held ourselves with a lot of
Dude, I was chill. It was cool. It was fine.
composure and remain calm.
The Allens all agree that the attack has brought them even closer.
I'm truly blessed that he's my father. I love him. I love him to the deepest of my hearts.
He's an inspiration to me, actually. He keeps the family together.
Okay, they clearly committed MAGA in the first degree. I heard one of them even yelled, "This is MAGA country."
Dylan, this is likely also moving off kind of almost in a east-northeast fashion here. Torrential rain, that's the other concern, is we could also see some flash flooding. There are more just run-of-the-mill showers.
Tended to go under the Brooklyn Bridge. She's about 20, 30 feet taller than the bridge, so there was an issue about that. Again, you have a series of circumstances that lead you to it. So before you ever leave the dock on a ship, you will test all the ship's machinery. And one of the things that they should have done before they left was to ensure that the ship answered what's called all bells. In other words, when you go forward, the ship moves forward. Same thing when it goes astern. What happened here, and again, we don't know if this is a human error or a mechanical error, but when they went to go ahead and initiate the forward bell, in other words, start heading downriver, instead the engine went in astern. And unfortunately, because they were so close to the bridge at that moment, there was very little time to react. They would either have to disengage the engine, cut the engine off. I got to say, even dropping the ship's anchor at that point, which was a possibility, would have done very little to stop this ship. You have about a 2-3 knot current that runs through the East River. It's a really fast river. It only fluctuates maybe about 3 feet, but it is a lot of river. You go a little further upriver, there's a portion of the river called Hell's Gate. It's really not a nice part of the river. And unfortunately, that ship just found itself in a bad situation, and it got worse. Fortunately, that crew, there was about 100 naval cadets that were up in the rigging, had fastened themselves in, they'd secured themselves in, or else this could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that is so very true. And you mentioned the fact that they potentially, even if they did drop anchor, it would not have been able to stop the momentum backwards. Were there any signs of warning people? Because it felt like it was moving in slow motion up until it made contact with the Brooklyn Bridge. Were there any signs that they did warn people or tried to warn people that this was happening, that they were stuck in potentially reverse?
There was really no reason to warn people ashore. There was very little risk for people ashore in this case. It was really for the crew up in the mast, up in the rigging there. And in truth, what you didn't want to do at that moment was have the crew unhook themselves from their safety lines. The worst thing would have been those crew members not being hooked. Those masts actually sway and move around. I have climbed up 3-masted vessels.
Some of them even break and bend. We seen it. Bryan County, Georgia is using police drones to survey drivers and issue tickets for texting and not wearing seatbelts with cameras so powerful they can zoom in and read your phone screens.
Tonight, a groundbreaking and controversial move by the Bryan County Sheriff's Office is catching drivers' attention, literally from above. Are those flying eyes enhancing your public safety or crossing a line into surveillance overreach? WJCL 22 News' Sia Maggio is in Bryan County with the exclusive.
Ever been caught without a seatbelt or texting behind the wheel?
That's a cleavage.
In Bryan County, it's not just blue lights pulling you over anymore.
You were right, Jay.
It's buzzing blades in the sky. Deputies are now using drones during traffic stops, and they're not looking for speed.
I just thought it was crazy. I've never even seen anything like that.
Audriana Davis had just left the Dollar General in Richmond Hill when she got pulled over.
And I was just like, oh my God, what did I do? So he was like, hey, is there a reason you don't have your seatbelt on? And I'm like,
but little did she know she was being watched the entire time.
And he was like, yeah, I was seeing you, and he brought the drone down. And I was like, that's how you caught me? And he was like, yeah.
Davis was so stunned, she said she had to record it for proof.
They in Richmond Hill, and they just waiting. They are literally taking pictures of you in the car, waiting to catch you.
Bryan County Sheriff's Office is using drones to scout situations before stepping into them.
See the person sitting in the car, see the person without the seatbelt on, take a still photograph or a video, and then pull them over and say, hey, you didn't have your seatbelt on.
Right now, the sheriff says the drones are only being used to catch drivers texting while driving or not wearing a seatbelt.
It can pull up, zoom in so far that you could just about read somebody's text on their phone.
The technology is now raising concerns of invasion of privacy, but the sheriff says it's legal.
They ran it before our state court solicitor and said, hey, if we use the drone for this purpose,
unfortunately,
and we do this with it, would you be able to prosecute cases on that? And the solicitor told him absolutely.
Davis says the situation has taught her a valuable lesson.
Listen, I don't even pull out of my driveway without putting my seatbelt on. I don't. I do not pull out of the driveway without my seatbelt on, so they got me. They did.
The Bryan County Sheriff's Office hopes they can influence other agencies to use drones for the same tactics.
Blaine, really glad their state is catching all the violent gangbangers and not taxpayers. Well, they have to catch all the taxpayers to give them hefty fines to pay for the new drones to catch more taxpayers to pay more fines because they got to buy more drones to catch more taxpayers, Blaine. You see? Jay, those traffic monitored by aircraft signs ain't BS no more, right? What are the drone harassment laws? And again, technology advancing makes Prison Planet an inevitability. The only question is which side of the fence we wind up on. You know exactly what side of the fence you and I are going to wind up on, Band Again. You know exactly what side. Not the good side. This woman allegedly figured out how to never pay for chicken again.
I don't pay for my chicken anymore, and I'm going to tell you how you can get yours for free too. The Department of U.S. Weights and Measurements says that products must meet the weight that's on the packaging. Well, I don't know if you weigh your meat, but I do, and I would say maybe 1 out of 10 packages actually meet the weight that's on the label. For example, the meat that I just bought, it says that there should be 3.97 pounds in there, and there was 2.6 pounds. So I called Purdue. I reported all the information on this label, and within a day or two, 3 or 4 days, I'll get a check in the mail for the price that I paid for this meat. Some people call me cheap. Some people call me, I don't know, names for doing this, but I believe that if a package says 3.97 pounds, there should be 3.97 pounds of meat. And that is without the packaging. Companies are not supposed to include that in their measurements. So weigh your meat next time and you'll be surprised that you are getting ripped off as well.
Bring out the scales at the grocery store. Like you're doing a drug deal. Make sure they're not ripping you off. You get the cash after I weigh the goods. Jay, if lying about the weight of your meat is a crime, uh-oh. You're going to have to pay some reparations, Jay. Those 2 ex-wives, they're coming after you in court. Right now, hundreds of Israelis are marching towards the border with Gaza, demanding the Israeli government stop the bombing and the starvation and bring back the hostages. By right now, I mean this post was 11 hours ago. And even then, it probably wasn't happening right then. It probably happened a few hours before that. Just dump a bunch of raw chicken into the scales. Yeah. This is old, but it's good.
Do you support reparations for black people because they went through slavery?
Yes, I do, actually.
Perfect. So we have Joel here.
The packaging,
and you can pay your reparations right now.
Hans, the packaging is supposed to not be considered. The chicken is supposed to weigh what it says it weighs, not including the packaging.
Okay.
How much do you want?
What is the suffering of my ancestors worth?
More than I can pay right now.
So do you want to set up like a payment plan?
No, but I do believe it's the responsibility of our government to take more action.
Oh.
All right, pay up. Oh.
Thank you for paying for the crimes of your ancestors. You have been forgiven.
I don't know how you would go about doing that.
Well, I have the answer. We have Joel Patrick here today, and he has his reparations jar. And you can pay for the crime. What other forms of payment do you accept?
We accept Venmo. We accept PayPal.
Oh. Well, I do not have Venmo. I do not have PayPal. And I am broke.
But you would pay if you could.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you're collecting money for it.
Because I'm a black person and my ancestors were slaves.
Yeah, but it's like I don't understand what a monetary.
Have you ever owned slaves?
No, but I do not.
Have I ever been a slave?
No.
So how much money do you owe me?
Nothing.
Ding, ding, ding.
Did you throw a couple quarters in? Yes. She's like, what is going on? What is happening? I'm just on my way to class. Suffering worth about $3.50. Blackvar, I'd do it if I got an inward pass. Blackvar, come on. We know you're using that word without the pass regardless. Blackvar. Hun, so when she weighs it, if it's packed, it'll always go off. I think she takes it out of the package and weighs it. But I don't know. I don't really know. Russian runner's world record voided. Russian flag is the culprit. Ivan Zaborowski won French ultramarathon but allegedly broke neutral athlete rules by wearing the Russian flag with pride. Organizers say they won't recognize his world record. Motherfucker ran a 6-day marathon and got the world record for running 650 miles. And because he's wearing a Russian flag, it doesn't count.
Спасибо. Ура!
So I mean, you have to wonder, like, if he was Ukrainian and had a Ukrainian flag, would they be doing this? If he was trans and had a trans flag, would they be doing this? I don't know.
Это важно, почетно и мировой рекорд теперь в России на 6 сутках. Ура! Держаться помогала моя жена, поддержка друзей, близких из России, изо всего мира болели, переживали, поддерживали. Поэтому шанса подвести не было. Надо было двигаться вперед и идти за победой.
There was no chance of failure. You failed, buddy, apparently, according to the world record peoples. Had a marathon cyclist run into my truck today. Healthy people can piss off. Yeah, how is she woke, Hans? I'm willing to hear you out, but I haven't consumed a ton of Caitlyn content. She kind of disappeared for a while after she got pregnant. I think she's back doing new stuff, though. Guy on a dirt bike interrupts a pride parade, and the gays get upset.
What the fuck is your problem? What? What's your problem? What? 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 All right.
Which dipshits, Hans? Which ones? There's a lot of dipshits. You're gonna need to be specific.
What the fuck you wanna do, bro? The fuck you wanna do? Come on, let's. Motherfucker.
Why did he add this music on top? I was like, is that playing somewhere else?
What do you wanna fucking do? What?
Okay. I didn't really see what the hell was going on in that clip. Oh, nothing. Just flying with my autistic 3-year-old, listening for any unnecessary huffs and puffs from any adult on this damn plane. Translation: I'm going to let my kid do whatever the hell he wants on this plane, and if anyone complains about it, they're the problem. Not me. Not my son, of course. We can do what we want. I see. I'll have to look into that. Elkhorn Ranch, Colorado. That face when the state owns and raises my children. Oh boy. It's certainly Nader season, guys. Hans, just come say whatever you want in the Discord. Lunchbox says YouTube was banning all sorts of his comments yesterday. Lunchbox is inviting you over to Twitch, Hans. Hong NATO. This one says, do not go to the top of the St. Louis Arch during a tornado.
Are we on the phone?
Honestly, I've been up there. It sways a little bit even during good weather. It's a little unsettling up there. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be up there during a tornado for sure. Fuck that. It sways a little bit on a good day. We captured a tree that fell down due to lightning strike in Vermont this evening. Moments later. Okay, I guess moments later you'll see what happens.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, shit. I'm going to check on her. Yeah. Yeah.
Good?
You all right?
Wait. Is she
oh my
is she balding
God.
on the front of her head? Do you think she was on her phone? Yeah, right, Lunchbox? Are you blind? Lunchbox, also, fair point. I wouldn't want to be in St. Louis, period. Fair, also that. Like, wait, what?
Oh, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah,
oh my
egghead.
God. Oh, shit. I'm going to check on...
She was definitely looking at her phone, right? Like this, there's kind of a tree here, lady.
Yeah,
Hang on, though. Look.
Yeah.
Good?
I can't tell. Is she bald on the front of her head? Trying to get an insurance claim, Taylor? George of the road.
You all right?
So, okay. I can't tell what's going on her head. She might have just been wearing a hat or something. But nice job, lady. Have you guys seen that they have the classic Pizza Huts in some places? You used to clean one, Fractal Ninja, when you were a carpet cleaner? Dude, I didn't think they ever cleaned those carpets. I didn't know that. We have Mr. Gaddy's still? Really, Lunchbox? But they better have Pac-Man and, what's the Galaxy game? It's not Galaga. That's the movie. Street Fighter. No, the space shooting game. Space Invaders. Was that it? Yeah, they better have the lunch buffet bar. It was Galaga? Yeah, later they had Street Fighter and the original Mortal Kombat. They put those in later. She was late for work, Lehman. So I'm getting it right. It was Galaga? I'm not wrong. My memory ain't what it used to be.
She said, Matt.
More Tornado.
She said, Matt. There's a tornado. Here comes. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Galaga was updated Space Invaders. That's what I'm thinking of. Galaga, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. She won't let us go out.
I don't.
I guess this was on the wedding.
forced to stay in a death barn. If we want to leave, we can leave.
This is not going to save us from that if it hits us.
This is not where we want to be.
Austin has blood cancer dementia. Right.
She said, Matt.
I don't go to doctors. I don't trust them. What else? California.
You want to know what I've noticed?
California's moving to the south. Yeah, I know.
You want to know what I've noticed after moving down south in the USA from Australia? There are so many people here from California and New York who refuse to assimilate. I'm in Nashville, so you already know there's some Californians down here wearing cowboy hats. They'll go to Boot Barn, get a buckle, but they won't become part of the South. They always got such a fucking bad attitude, mate. They're always so...
This southern Australian gentleman is more southern than any Californian I've ever seen here.
So eager to inject their ideals into this place. They don't say please, they don't say thank you. And the funny thing about it is, man, these people from California and New York, they don't like the South. They think the people are stupid, they don't like their politics, but they want to have nice neighbours, clean streets, but they don't contribute to it at all. Oh, Jack, why do you have an opinion? You're not even fucking from here. I moved down south in the USA because it's better than Australia. I dropped my bullshit off at the airport. I'm not walking around saying, why isn't there Vegemite and kangaroos everywhere? I'm like, oh no, I'm in the South. Give me a fucking beer. I'm not putting shrimp on the barbie, I'm going to Cookout, mate. People will move here from Los Angeles because Los Angeles is an actual shithole, and they bring their bullshit with them, mate. You're moving down here because it's better than where you left. See you later, mate. You want to know what I've noticed after moving?
This guy can stay in Nashville. The rest of the California clan can piss off. Donald Trump posted this.
Remember John F. Kennedy Jr.? He was declared the front-runner for the New York Senate seat back in 1999. Days later, his plane crashed into the Atlantic Ocean, and his rival, Hillary Clinton, was elected senator. Mary Mahoney was a Clinton White House intern. She knew enough of the inner workings of Bill's sexual advancements to be a star witness during the Clinton impeachment trials. She was brutally executed at a Starbucks she was managing in 1997. In 1993, White House counsel Vince Foster was found dead in Fort Marcy Park near D.C. He supposedly killed himself, and among a lengthy list of potential foul play, the bullet was never found.
Then there's James McDougal, a key witness for White House prosecutors. He was serving his 3-year sentence for bank fraud at the Fort Worth Federal Medical Center in Texas. And just...
I mean, why is Trump posting this? Are we going to finally lock her up? Are we going to lock her up, guys? No. Nothing ever happens. Say it with me, everybody. Nothing ever happens.
Before he was to give a testimony before the grand jury, McDougal suffered a heart attack in solitary confinement.
In 2015, Walter Scheib, a White House chef hired under Bill Clinton, joined the list. His body was found at the bottom of a river, nearly 2 miles from the base of the trail he was reportedly hiking. An autopsy determined that Scheib's death was accidental drowning, but he might have known too much. 27-year-old Democratic National Committee staffer Seth Rich was shot and killed in D.C. this year. There is speculation that he was the source of the controversial leaked emails allegedly sent by DNC staffers, and that he may have been murdered in retaliation. Then Sean Lucas, the lead attorney in a fraud case against the DNC, was found lying on the bathroom floor by his girlfriend when she returned home on August 2nd. His death was reported classified, pending the results of an autopsy.
To this day,
Arguing with strangers on social media be like...
When
When what? A time period of what?
The time period when they were communists.
They don't think they were ever communist. Why? Are you kidding me?
I asked for successful communist societies. You said Spain, then you said Spain aren't communist. Yeah, are you broken?
Not sure what any of your points were in this thread, but alright.
I wasn't making any points.
I was just asking you in which time period was Spain communist.
Why is that so hard to understand? And I am telling you Spain was never communist. What's so hard to understand about that?
Learn history, mate!
You fucking learn Shakespeare. Go to the start of the play and you will see that you brought up Spain. Are you fucking mad? Look at it! You're a white Spain. Are you spaced out?
Notice her, I love bot arguments. I gotta quit arguing with the bots, guys. Gotta quit arguing with the bots on X. This restaurant is making black customers pay in advance. Now, why would they do that? Glockwork Orange, howdy howdy. Good evening, Glockwork.
Gotta make a pay first.
No, but what's the difference? Because they didn't pay first is what we're trying to say. So what's the difference between us and them? Why didn't they pay first?
They didn't have to pay their food.
That's all we're asking. Could you answer that question, please?
They didn't have to pay their food.
So you guys are discriminating pretty much.
So why didn't they have to pay?
Well, we just pay first.
No, so why?
But they didn't
why
pay.
Why didn't they pay first? Why didn't they pay first? Why do we have to pay first and they didn't pay first? Could you please answer that?
I ate here before.
Could you just answer that?
They didn't have to pay first last time you ate here. I ate here before. When I was with my girlfriend and we ate here and I paid after. So why do we have to pay now? We could pay, that's the thing. But we feel like you're obviously feel some type of way for us to give us a check before we eat. You think that we're gonna not pay? That's what you think?
Sometimes we need to pay first.
No,
sometimes.
It's not no sometimes.
Why sometimes?
Glockwork, any fun subjects tonight? I don't know. All my subjects are fun.
We want to know why. Is it because we're black?
No, don't worry. We almost like 80%.
No,
okay, so do you think that we're not going to pay?
No. We charge 13% of our customers this way. Nothing to do with your blackness.
How we live?
No.
So, okay, so what's the difference between them? Miss, why didn't they have to pay first?
Just pay first and then it's same.
It's
okay,
same.
So you're the manager, right?
No, the manager not here today, but we are in the charge.
Who manager?
Okay, so we want to know why didn't they pay?
Just get her name.
What is your name?
Get her first and last name. Can we get your first and last name, please?
I'm sorry.
You have to give. What's your name at least, so we know?
I'm sorry, I cannot give you that name.
Okay, what is his name? Look, they got their food. They didn't have to pay.
Isn't that lady black too? I mean, yeah. Oh, but she's with a white man. Okay. So she gets a pass.
They didn't have to pay. It has nothing to do.
That's Carrot Top. It might be. Oh, they captured another one of the escapees from Louisiana. Kendall Myers, who escaped from jail, has been captured. He apparently went live on Instagram with his crew when he escaped, saying, "I'm fresh out." Lunchbox, yeah, you kicked him out of the house earlier. Were you on his Instagram live with him? Where are the other 6 of them? Oh, you weren't invited? French domestic intelligence chief asked Telegram CEO to ban conservative voices in Romania ahead of elections. Okay, so just commies being commies. That sounds about right. Yeah, it looks like she was aiming for that guy. Clockwork Orange. No! Welcome to the zone. I am not a commie. I've been kicked off Twitch before for not being a commie, but I'm back! You can also follow me over on YouTube if I'm not streaming on Twitch. Got some viewers over there as well. Welcome to the zone. Just in, man stabs 12-year-old girl, multiple others with a knife in Germany, perpetrator detained. Breaking, both candidates claim victory in Romania's presidential election. Fun. Oh, this is gold. Mayor Brandon Johnson. The reason I hire so many blacks to run Chicago is because we are planet Earth's most generous race. I mean, most generous with other people's money and over other people's things, maybe.
Some detractors that will push back on me and say, you know, the only thing that the mayor talks about is the hiring of black people. No, what I'm saying is when you hire our people, we always look out for everybody else. We are the most generous people on the planet. I don't know too many cultures that have play cousins. That's how generous we are. We just make somebody a family member, right? That's just how we are. And so business and economic neighborhood development, the deputy mayor is a black woman. Department of Planning and Development is a black woman. Infrastructure deputy mayor is a black woman. Chief Operations Officer is a black man. Budget director is a black woman. Senior advisor is a black man. And I'm laying that out because when you ask how do we ensure that our people get a chance to grow their business.
Oh, man. That's the comedy of the day. DJ Lunchbox, hey Siri, why is Chicago a shithole?
I don't have an answer for that.
Neither do we. Except we do. We do have an answer for that. Ah. This might be why we have an answer for that. Man seen purposely knocking over restaurant server's tray in Miami. Man.
Business owner after his cameras capture a man deliberately slapping a tray with more than a half dozen plates full of food.
Now why he go and do that, huh?
Out of the hand of one of his servers. Watch as this man is exiting through a glass door, and just as that server walks by, he hits the edge of the tray, causing the food to crash to the floor. As that server is left with a look of confusion, that man just casually walks away.
Knocked over the tray full of food, which, you know, was unfortunate.
Right?
It was Mother's Day.
How
We had to make the
generous
food again.
of
We had
him.
to clean the floors.
Louis Garcia, owner of Garcia Seafood Grill and Fish Market on the
Clockwork,
Miami River,
go
told
ahead and
me
pass out.
while the video
Come
is
back and see
shocking
us.
to
I
watch,
stream
it's
every
his
night.
general manager, he said, was first confronted by the man who walked right past a line of families with Mother's Day reservations.
He literally walks up to one of our staff and kind of puts his chest in his, you know, which was uncalled for.
Video from the restaurant patio shows what Garcia said is that man demanding to be seated. And as his general manager begins calling the police, he's followed as he tries to avoid a confrontation after repeatedly asking the man to leave.
When he was approached, he got aggressive.
While days have passed since the disturbance for Garcia's diners, it's his worry this person may have been mentally struggling with something more.
You don't know what this gentleman was going through.
That said, it's the irrational and unpredictable actions that are concerning for the public. For that reason, police want to find it.
This type of behavior warrants that we find this person.
Like, wait, no one like chased him down or anything? Right, Stroman? Who cares what he's going through? Rugpog owner looks like Papa John. I wish. Owners and LSU fans who knows how to cook. I wish he was Papa John. We would have heard some more colorful statements out of him. Let's see here. Hillary Clinton just called Republican women handmaidens for the patriarchy.
What advice do you have for the first female president of the United States?
Well, first of all, don't be a handmaiden to the patriarchy, which kind of eliminates every woman on the other side of the aisle, except for very few. Lisa Murkowski.
Liz Cheney.
Yeah, there's a few. Look, first we have to get there, and it is, obviously so much harder than it should be. If a woman runs who I think would be a good president, as I thought Kamala Harris would be, and as I knew I would be, I will support that woman.
Okay, Hillary. Why are they trotting Hillary out there all of a sudden so often? Starting to see her face all over the place again. Can't say I'm a fan of it. What are they planning, huh? What are they planning? This is the Palm Springs bomber, identified as 25-year-old Guy Edward Bartkus. He was a huge Redditor. This is him. This is he. This is was. I like your MAGA hat.
MAGA hat. Yeah, Trump. Woo!
Is this gay?
Oh, I know.
Just checking.
Trump fan.
Never know.
Trump?
No. It says make America gay again.
Great again.
Gay.
I know, but we love Trump, right?
In real life, trolling is fucking hilarious. So, I love how she thinks he's the idiot here. Yeah. Great again.
Woo!
Is this gay?
Oh, I know.
Just checking.
Trump fan.
Never know.
Trump?
No. It says make America gay again.
Great again.
I love that he corrects it. No, it's great.
Gay.
I know, but we love Trump, right?
Her hat is fake and gay. Jay, I'll need proof that you're gay, ma'am. Oh, we have another. Yeah, right, Julie. She never wore that hat again. She was like, these stupid Trumpers, they don't get it. They don't get how genius the hat is.
We're gonna flood the zone.
That's apparently Tom Homan's catchphrase now. We're gonna flood the zone.
And will I go back to Massachusetts? Absolutely. We're going to flood the zone.
sanctuary cities.
We're gonna flood the zone.
If we can't arrest the bad guy in the jail, we're going to flood the zone. Because that's the places we need to target. Because we know for a fact they're releasing public safety threats in the community. We see the reports. So where's the biggest concern? Sanctuary cities. Because we know we don't have that problem in Florida and most of Texas. Because we know our detainers are honored unless public safety threats are hitting the street. But in sanctuary cities, where we know public safety threats are released to the streets every day, that's where we're going to concentrate the resources. That's where we flood the zone. We're going to flood the zone to officers in the community. We're going to flood the zone officers on worksite enforcement. If they don't let us arrest the bad guy in the jail, they'll arrest him in the community or arrest him at the worksite. And we'll go back to Massachusetts.
How many times did he say flood the zone there? Man reportedly attempted to rape a woman inside Walmart in the middle of the day.
Get out! Cell phone videos rolling as Good Samaritans jump in to remove a man that was allegedly sexually assaulting a woman at a Northwest Miami-Dade Walmart. 2 men tackle 20.
A lot of action in Miami tonight.
28-year-old Breeden Jarmal Harvey, placed him in a chokehold and hold him to the ground until police arrive. He was arrested not long after. And it was a frightening ordeal for the female victim. According to an arrest report, she was simply shopping when Harvey allegedly approached her from behind, pulled up her dress and touched her backside. When she turned around, police say he pushed her to the ground, ripping off her underwear while trying to touch her below the waist. It was then that the 2 witnesses saw what was happening and forcibly removed him off of the woman. Harvey, who was already out on probation when this happened, appeared in court where a judge granted him a $50,000 bond. He was ordered to stay away from the victim and the Walmart. And at the Walmart today, there was a police presence outside of the store, but shoppers are still feeling disturbed.
It's scary.
Get out! Cell phone videos roll.
Right? Yeah. Back to Florida. Florida's kind of creeping back up on Ohio. The Florida man versus Ohio man race is neck and neck these days. Okay, this clip is weird to me. Kash Patel and Dan Bongino are now defending the Epstein killed himself narrative. Like for our shit, you expect that kind of stuff at the Dollar Tree, not the nice place like Walmart.
You said Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know a suicide when you see one, and that's what that was.
Did you see his suicide, Cash?
He killed himself.
I feel like he's lying.
You want me to? I've seen the whole file. He killed himself.
I know it's hard.
I mean, can you share the file with us? I'm sorry. Trust us, bro, doesn't fucking work anymore. It does. It just sounds like total. Both of them look and sound like they're fucking lying to our faces.
Hard work.
Jay, they put him in the machine, but look at the eyes here, right? It's just like, fine, show us this proof that you have. You've seen the file? Show us the fucking file then if you've got proof. If there's irrefutable proof of it, release it. There isn't. There isn't any. Blaine knew I couldn't trust Patel from the start, and not just because of his last name. Right? Blaine, yeah, burden of proof is on them with this here. Anonymous. Bongo is a retardant boomer. I never liked Bongino. I couldn't really get through any of his stuff. I just couldn't watch it. He wasn't entertaining to me. He didn't seem that intelligent to me. And you have to be one or the other at least. 4 juveniles were arrested for a large brawl that broke out Saturday at Menlo Park Mall in Edison, according to Mayor Sam Joshi. Joshi says over 300 young people gathered at the mall before the fight ensued. Jay, you're extremely entertaining. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh guys! Oh shit! Oh shit, guys! Oh shit! It's going down at the mall. Oh shit! The youths are at it. Oh shit! Not at the New York Fries. Another video out of Miami. U.S. citizen is self-deporting to Haiti. I do not want to live here. Haiti is my home. Go back to your home, Haitian woman. The dogs and the cats thank you.
I don't want to live in this climate. And despite people will say, despite everything happening in Haiti, it's home. I'd rather be home.
How bad is Miami when the Haitians like, bro, Miami sucks. I'm going back to Haiti. Where there's like literal civil wars and fucking gangbanger violence on every street.
I'd rather be home.
Right, so Haiti is a level of hell.
Home better instead of being somewhere that
Jay, Miami,
myself and my people are not welcome.
That is just one of the reasons Rebecca Antoine has decided it's time to go.
I had to reflect last year, and I'm like, okay, Port-au-Prince is not getting better anytime soon, but I want to go back. I don't want to live in this climate.
A short list of my very basic political beliefs that have sent liberals into a conniption. Books should be free. No one should be in American prisons. Prisons should not exist. Police cause far more harm than good. Social workers are just police in a different font. My body, my choice includes drug users. Everyone is entitled to safe living conditions, even the unhoused, even while they are unhoused. You cannot truly fight for a free Palestine while living complicit on stolen land. Universities and prisons are two sides of the same coin. It's a red flag if someone has no fat friends. It is not about whether someone deserves the death penalty. It is about whether the state...
Forced fat friends is on her political agenda.
Deserves to administer it. National parks are some of the most egregious land theft in this country. If they exist, they should be stewarded by local tribes. Even the very worst offenders in prison deserve dignity, basic rights, and fair legal protections. Workers should own the means of production. If you have any to add or you want me to explain any of them, let me know in the comments.
You know, all of her friends have a fat friend. That's true. By default, if you're friends with her... More from Bongo and Java.
You said illegal alien criminals and child predators are next in your ongoing crackdown.
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to do it?
The fuck was that? Oh, yeah! The fucking... Is he on cocaine? That was... That's like Kool-Aid Man levels of oh, yeah. What up, on a lot?
Illegal alien criminals and child predators are next in your ongoing crackdown.
Oh, yeah.
He's been hanging out with Hunter. I should clip that oh, yeah, Oh, yeah.
How are you going to do it?
The illegal
They found Hunter's stash for sure.
immigration problem with 20 million people came in. Yeah, okay, most of them probably were here to work in it, but a lot of them weren't. They were here to traffic in kids and fentanyl. If you were here illegally, the administration's approach, which the director and I have actioned through the agents in the field, is, listen, I'm speaking a bit hyperbolically, but correct me if I'm wrong, right? You're the lawyer. We're giving you about 5 minutes to cooperate. If you're here illegally, 5 minutes, you're out. Title 8, AEA,
Okay, they've deported what, like 120,000 people in the first however many days it's been, 120 days. It barely scratches the surface of the amount of illegals here. But 5 minutes and you're out.
whatever we've got. We're not wasting an agent who's making, a decent salary, who we train. We're not wasting 3 weeks of his time to beg you for information for a proffer. We're not. We're kicking you out. The president's going to seal the border.
You said illegal.
Well, the one thing that they have done successfully is they have stopped the massive flow into the country, which is appreciated. But quite frankly, they're not kicking them out fast enough for my liking. No face. I want to believe. Yeah. Fractal ship everyone to China so they don't re-enter. FBI Director Kash Patel on information on Russiagate. Yes, this is Dan Bongino. I'm calling them Bongo and Java from here on out. Bongo Java was a coffee shop here in Nashville. I don't know if it's still around. Is it? It is. It is. It's a coffee shop. Yeah, it is still around. They have like 5 locations.
I was the lead Russiagate investigator for the House Intelligence Committee, and I've been on both your shows in a prior life talking about it. And I'm telling you and the American public that we have now found material and information and people who wanted to hide it from the world since we got in these seats. And we, as the deputy said, we are trying to do it in a fashion where not only are we informing the American public of what happened, but we can have accountability for it. And that takes a little bit more time. And when you layer on the fact that we are rolling out our priorities on violent crime and defending the homeland, we're running a 3-part animal here, and we're going 100 miles an hour on each single one.
So important.
I got one to add to that, too, because what the director's saying is right. You got to remember, we come in the morning.
The Epstein thing pisses me off. Both of these men for the last several years have been screaming, especially Dan, on his podcasts and his shows. He's been an extremely loud voice about how Epstein didn't kill himself and how he wants to release all the files and he wants to get to the bottom of this. And then when he took this role, he was going to get to the bottom of it for the American people. And now he's done a complete 180 on his opinion, and all we get is trust me, bro. Fuck you, Dan.
There's a portfolio of 100 level 10 items. If it's a level 9, which is a pretty big freaking deal, someone else fixed it. The only thing that gets to my desk or his is a level 10. That's the entire day. Look at his schedule any given day. I'll show you the palm card I have. It is filled from 7:30 to he leaves 7 at night, 6:30 at night. It's filled all day. We just can't focus on one thing. You want New York to go boom? DC to go boom? You want an OC organization to go hack into some cyber network?
Did he ask me if I want New York City to go boom? Let me think about that for a second. Do I have to answer now?
And crack all of Fox News' holdings. We're dealing with all that stuff too. Everything's a priority. Everything's a priority. This is one of many things we're doing. It's not an excuse. It's just reality.
Tim Walz refers to ICE agents as modern-day Gestapo. That's true, RM. Palm Springs just went boom.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo. Gestapo is scooping folks up.
They're scooping ice creams.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping.
He literally tried to correct it, but said Gestapo again, I think.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets. They're in unmarked vans, wearing masks, being shipped off to foreign torture dungeons. No chance to mount a defense, not even a chance to kiss a loved one goodbye. Just grabbed up by masked agents, shoved into those vans, and disappeared.
Man, I wish that was true. Woman who left without paying forgot her purse, came back for it. The manager refused to give it back until she paid her bill.
Can we wait a minute? I don't want to walk. No, chill out. Give me my purse. They gonna give it to you. Chill out. Go get the ball. Chill out. You gonna give me the shit. All right, you good? Chill out. No, chill out. Give me my purse. That's my shit. He gonna give you your shit, Slim. Chill the fuck out. I don't got you. He gonna give you your shit. He gonna give you your shit. Chill out. Breathe. I don't got time for this shit.
Yes, JoJo. You know what the sigh was. I ain't giving him no money. I don't know if this is the right bus. I'm not sure where I'm going, so why the fuck should I pay?
This nigga dumb as hell, bro.
I was gonna say, should we play Guess the Race? But I mean, we'll be right 100% of the time, so it's not really a fun game if you're never wrong.
No, he won't drive. Or because I went and buy a bus ticket 30 seconds within I got on the bus. The fuck? I don't even know if I'm going on the right direction. You know what? Come on. We don't got time for this, sir. Please, goddamn. People got places to go. You know what? I'll put the dollar in there so you can drive this bus quick.
Just drive the bus, bitch.
Transit police or whatever he doing. I'm not giving him no money because I didn't know if I was on the right bus or not. I didn't mind paying. That's the thing. I didn't mind paying. Like, our bus tickets all on my phone. You're not about to rush me 30 seconds with me being on the bus to buy a bus ticket and I'm not sure about where the fuck I'm going. Got me fucked up. Now call the police so I can tell them that. It's recorded too, bitch.
You're a bitch.
Bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. You mad as hell, bitch. Suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. You mad as hell. You must be white or something. Ain't you white? I don't even know what the fuck you are, you bitch ass nigga. I'm so sorry. You bitch ass nigga. Been on the bus for 30 seconds and you rushing for a white man payment. You don't get no commission off my ride, bitch. You don't get no commission off my ride, bitch. And you get paid regardless, bitch. And you get paid when you don't live in a project. See, this nigga's racist. This nigga's racist.
You don't live in a project.
This shit. This nigga is a racist. You don't live in a project, you bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick in where you from, bitch. I don't give a fuck where you from, bitch. Suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. You ain't from the projects. What you trying to say? What you trying to say? What you trying to say? What are you trying to say? You ain't from the projects. Suck my dick, nigga. Call transit, bitch. Bitch ass nigga, you don't get no commission off my ride, bitch. You don't get no commission off none of these people ride, bitch. You get paid regardless. You get paid regardless. Shut your fucking mouth. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, record this shit. Fuck you. File a big complaint, bitch. I just got finished suing y'all too. I just got finished suing y'all too, by the way. I just got finished suing y'all too, by the way. Let me sue y'all again, bitch. You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, get this nigga. Get this whole bitch ass nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Yeah.
Wow.
Jay, The Wire season 6 is kind of lame. Hillary Clinton complains about Elon Musk and J.D. Vance encouraging Americans to have children, suggests that's what legal and undocumented immigrants are for. So, once again, for the millionth time, replacement theory is confirmed? Replacement theory is not a conspiracy?
As I posted the other day, this very blatant effort to basically send a message, most exemplified by Vance and Musk and others, that, you know, what we really need from you women are more children. And what that really means is you should go back to doing what you were born to do, which is to produce more children. And they're talking about, you know, cash benefits for the more children you have. This has been tried, by the way, in other countries, and it has not worked. Or medals if you have 6 children. While they're contemplating cutting Medicaid, while they have no interest in paid family leave or funding quality child care, they're cutting Head Start. I mean, you go down the list of all the programs that support child rearing and the care of children and create, you know, some safety net for women who are in the workforce, the formal workforce, as well as, you know, raising children. So this is another performance about concerns they allegedly have for family life. But if you had read the Heritage Foundation's Project 2025, despite Trump saying he knew nothing about it, if you had read it, it's all in there. It's all in there. Return to the family, the nuclear family, return to being a...
What's so wrong with returning to family? It's why do Democrats think the only family you need is us, the government? Cradle to grave, the government will take care of you. Fuck your family. You don't need them.
Christian nation, return to, you know, producing a lot of children, which is sort of odd because the people who produce the most children in our country are immigrants and they want to deport them. So none of this adds up.
Okay. Yeah. What do you mean none of this adds up? Yes, I want more Americans having children. I do not want illegal immigrants coming here and having a ton of children. Yes, exactly. How is she framing this as a bad thing?
But, you know, one of the reasons why our economy did so much better than comparable...
Why are we the only country that's not allowed to have a culture? Every other culture is completely protected by the left. Oh, it's their culture. You can't do anything to change their culture. Muslim culture, African culture, whatever culture, pick one. They protect it out the ass, but we're not allowed to have a culture.
Advanced economies across the world is because we actually had a replenishment, because we had a lot of immigrants, legally and undocumented, who had a, larger than normal, by American standards, family. So this is just another one of their, make America great again by returning
so we can import foreign families.
the lifestyles and the economic arrangements of not just the 1950s. I mean, let's keep going back as far as we can and, see what happens.
Wow. Gee, she's just evil and wants to rule over a nation of dependent brown idiots. Right, fractal legally and undocumented. So illegally, yeah, it's nonsense. India downs Pak F-16 like a Djokovic tennis shot. Does Pakistan need better fighters?
This is a matter of great pride, and the hard work of Akash, our DRDO, and our Make in India initiative is a symbol of that. Brother, the Project Akash didn't start just yesterday. Today we are seeing the successful form. It's like watching a tennis player like Djokovic and you marvel at what kind of shot they hit during the match.
Well, apparently they can't get their sound to work.
This one in particular is very interesting for a number of reasons, because we've got the limitations on the federal judiciary and, of course, a constitution.
SCOTUS to hear arguments on birthright citizenship this week. They heard some last week. I guess they're going to be continuing that. Let's see, is anything actually happening on the ground anywhere? Before I move on to This Week in Hung, live train hits 4 people, 2 dead, 5-year-old missing in River Fremont, Ohio, of course. Fremont, Ohio. Derek Cash's Cedar Point area. Yeah, 2 people killed, baby injured, 5-year-old missing after being struck by train in Fremont. Collision happened around 7 p.m. on Sunday. Mother and daughter were killed. 5-year-old child is missing. How are they? So, several dive teams are in the water searching for the kid. I mean, how were they on the track? Like, can I get some more details here? Of course not.
Fremont Mayor Danny Sanchez is updating our crews after a train hit a group of people on a bridge over the Sandusky River. 2 pedestrians were killed, and we're learning tonight the victims were a 58-year-old mother and a 38-year-old daughter. Dominique O'Neill joins us at the scene. Dom, you have word on possibly more victims.
Yes, Michael, we're learning that there's 4 victims total that were on the bridge, a 58-year-old, a 38-year-old, and I'm gonna step away from the camera right now, give you a little more details here. And there were a 14-month-old who was taken to the hospital in Toledo and a 5-year-old who is missing in the Sandusky River. Fremont Mayor Danny Sanchez told us the 4 were on the bridge for a fishing trip. They were from Fort Wayne for a white bass fishing. We have no word on if the children are related to the 2 adults. We're learning dive teams are searching for the young child, as well as drones, which have been flying above us since we first arrived. Mayor Sanchez says now the only thing we can do is hope for the best for the surviving victims.
The only thing we can do is continue to pray for these people and their families and our community. We do everything we can to welcome our anglers to the city of Fremont, and this is a very, very unfortunate tragedy that has hit our community today.
Yes, and right now crews are currently searching in the Sandusky River for that juvenile victim. We'll be out here all night as the search continues. Reporting in Fremont, Dominique O'Neill, WTOL 11.
Could the Tennessee
California, a woman found dead in mountains was victim of state's first fatal bear attack. Does that end the bear versus man argument? What's this? I guess they're saving a dog. Okay. CBP landed on roadway in La Mesa during the medevac of USBP K9 bitten by a rattlesnake on May 9th. The K9 was treated at the nearby vet emergency clinic and is reported to be making a solid recovery. This landing occurred on Jackson Drive just south of Interstate 8. The aircrew made a hasty exit as to not prolong the delay in traffic. All right. Caesar, actually, Austin, that bear attack is an isolated event.
Rara, ¿cómo se siente? Una vaina rara, yo piso esta y de repente me vuelvo como raro, ¿está bien? No, esta vaina está como ¿qué sabes, hermano? Camina por la pintura, raro. Eso está
You guys heard that GTA 6 is going to have gay pride events in the game? What are y'all going to be doing? Bill Barr, instant 6-star wanted level for not partaking in the in-game pride marches. We're going to be seeing some clips on the internet of people just straight driving through.
It was at this bus bench on Broadway and 6th where Tucson police say Jacob Couch was attacked by a man with a hatchet, and now his family is speaking out.
It was very traumatic and there was a lot of blood.
After spending around 10 months in Los Angeles, Kristen and Jacob Couch, a married couple of 11 years, were on their way back to their hometown in Alabama until the unthinkable happened.
I can't remember the last time there's just been a baseless, like a senseless crime like this.
As they were waiting for the next bus in Tucson, Kristen says an unknown man started yelling at them.
I told the man we're leaving, and my husband bent down to I guess, like, get our stuff, and he just came up behind him and just walked away.
A hit to the back of Jacob's neck with a hatchet.
Yeah. 10 a.m., broad daylight.
Okay, we've known about this. I was wondering if there was some sort of update here.
Downtown Tucson.
Yeah. Didn't hear about it.
And here's the guy. Here's a picture.
Well, you didn't hear about it because you don't watch Austin Zone. I reported on this when it happened.
Like him with his daughter, like nice, normal guy. Him with his wife, who we just saw.
Didn't hear about it. Get the fuck out of here. American healthcare worker reveals what he finds in the test results of sick children. Kimba, get in the zone, losers.
I don't think I can keep doing testing on these vaccine kids. Man, these parents bring these kids in that are rough and wanting blood work. You know, and you gotta pin these kids down, and like I just can't do it. We've started doing the illegal scan, right? So they can do a tissue scan. It's non-invasive. That's nice. You still get all your metals and minerals and stuff, but like aluminum every time, heavy metals every time. My heart broke today. I love my kids very much, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm grateful to be able to help some people that are just in a spot, but it was a tough day. Hug your kids.
No one's ever going to get arrested. Warrant attempt turns into apartment gunfight, eh?
Get me out! Get me out!
It was around 9:30 p.m. on January 24th, 2023, when officers responded to a home on Carth Road in White Bear Lake, Minnesota. The man inside, 33-year-old Daniel Lauren Holmgren, had missed a court appearance tied to a domestic assault charge. Officers knew he was inside. What they didn't know was how this would end.
Hi, it's just the police. Just have a quick question for you, ma'am. Hi, sorry to bug ya. Hey, can I talk to Dan just real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have a quick question for him about an old case that we just need to clear up real quick.
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong, hon. Yeah, I know you too. Yeah, long time no talk. Yeah.
Hey, Danny. You want to hold the door for a minute? Sure, come in for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's at the door.
Just tell him it's Officer Sheik. Maybe he'll remember.
Our coverage is made possible by Morgan & Morgan. If you've been seriously hurt, you're injured less. 30 more you can secure on screen.
He wants to talk to you for a minute. He didn't
Confirmed.
He said he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, all right.
Wrong? Something wrong.
Well, he has a warrant right now that we need to try to take care of for him. So we have a history, so I just wanted to come here myself and just advise him of it. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, before he gets picked up by somebody else. So.
I didn't know.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we're wrong. I'm not sure I'm not, Connor, do you even know what it was for? It was for domestic.
Or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it's for, so. Dan?
You want me to tell him that, or?
Yeah, can I just talk to him from here?
He's not going to want you to just talk to him like that.
Hey, Dan.
You have a warrant. That's why they're here.
You're not allowed to come in.
Hey, Dan, it's Officer Sheik. All right, well,
Yeah, he knows exactly what it's for. It's just a bench warrant.
You have a warrant and you got to take care of it. So as of right now, you're under arrest.
Hey, you guys should come down in first.
Okay, well, come on out.
He's not doing anything wrong right now either. He's doing really good.
Well, that's why I'm here. Like I understand his history, and I just want everything.
I have to open the door because you were in the house for no reason. You didn't even know I was here.
Okay, well, Dan, you have a felony warrant.
Hospice Jack, you saw this? It was posted 2 hours ago. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 7 minutes. How did you see this already?
Felony warrant for what? We didn't even have to answer the door. We didn't answer the door because we illegally entered my house.
I didn't illegally enter your house.
Stop screaming, Danny. He has nothing, you guys. Yes, he has nothing.
Yep,
Just
9171.
He's just pissed. Danny!
We'll take 7-0 here. We got an uncooperative male refusing to answer the
Yeah, let me go grab him.
Sounds good, Mom.
Okay. Danny! What? Just be cooperative because they're inside. They're going to arrest you.
You didn't have. You didn't
All right,
have.
shut up.
We illegally called you and
I understand.
You
I
do not
understand that, but now they're in. I can't do anything about it.
7-0's at the station.
Okay? And I'm doing nothing about it, so let him take you.
I told you not to open the door, Nicky. You killed me.
Danny, I will bail you out.
You killed me, Nicky. You didn't have to open the door.
Okay, what do you mean killed you?
You killed me.
What are you in trouble for?
It's a bench warrant. I missed court. He's not even supposed to be in here. It's a bench warrant.
All right, fine.
No, I'm not.
I will pick you up tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, but they're going to take you.
No.
They're in the house. I can't do anything about it.
You shouldn't open the door. I told you not to open the door.
Danny, it's not Mom's fault.
Yeah, it is. You're not even supposed to be in here. You don't have an active warrant.
Well, you do. I don't. You're correct.
Man, you're not supposed to be in the house. It's a bench warrant. Why are you at my house?
Get in trouble like that.
I don't know. There's a warrant for him.
He didn't
Why would you take the time?
Is that it? Failure to appear, maybe?
Yeah, he failure to
You
appear.
didn't have to open the door. It's a bench warrant. It's not an active warrant.
I understand that, but they came in by themselves, so.
No, you invited me in. You didn't have to answer the door. They had to leave.
Danny, your mom didn't know anything that was going on. I just wanted to talk to you.
Cheating the system. You knew she didn't know. She knew she let you in. You're in my house illegally.
Okay. I'm not in here illegally.
You are illegally.
Don't yell.
The door, you would have to leave.
Well, your mom answered the door, and I was talking to her. So.
That's bad luck now, isn't it?
Well, I don't want to turn this into something it doesn't need to be, Dan.
You're not even supposed to be right here. You're not supposed to be in here right now.
Well, I am, because I'm just here trying to talk to you and try to work through this with you.
No. You're trying to put handcuffs on me and all that. You're a pedophile.
Okay.
You're a racist pedophile.
Pedophile. You take people down to jail, strip them naked. That's why you even out of the juvenile.
Get the fuck out and play Minecraft.
Dan, I'm not here to try to...
You know that.
Did somebody come like that before or something? Why would we say that? Now I'm worried.
I don't know, Mom.
You know you're not supposed to be in this house. If she didn't answer this door, you would have to leave. It's a bench warrant, not an active warrant. You took time out of your day to attack me personally.
Negative. Does he have pepper?
He doesn't have anything on him. He doesn't have anything on him, and he's not.
I don't.
Like that. He's yelling. That's a defense. That's all. Danny, come on.
No, he's in the house illegally.
They're going to arrest you either way. They're not leaving. There's not one of them here. There's many. Come on.
He came in here illegally.
Fine, Danny. But why not just make it easy? Go down and I'll bail you out tomorrow. Whatever you need to do. We'll work through it.
You did all this illegally.
Why did you guys come like that? If that's
What's that?
Why would you guys come like that?
Like what?
How do you know that she's a vulnerable adult schizophrenic and you took advantage of the fact that you knew she let you in the house?
I'm sorry. What was your question?
You had to open the door and you could have done nothing. You would have had to walk away.
Why would you guys come up here if it's a bench warrant?
Well, because he has a warrant.
Just let me know and let me go.
Well, he has a warrant, so he has to go to jail. To take care of it. Because it wasn't taken care of.
It's a felony level warrant.
It's a felony level 1 warrant. I mean, he has to go to jail. It just is what it is. He has to take care of it.
Yeah, but that's what, tell the truth. If she didn't open the door, you would have left because it's not an active warrant.
It is an active warrant.
It is active because it's current and it's live.
It's not like you enter people's houses illegally. You wouldn't have been able to kick down the door.
That's correct.
Yep, I've been enjoying my night. Now you're in the house illegally because
Finish
you're
my
married to
Minecraft
my
game.
biological mother. Congratulations, thank you for admitting what I already said.
Well, I'm not here illegally, to be clear.
Yeah, we didn't have to let you in.
Right. But we're here, and you're here, so we can't just walk away.
Hey, that's your problem. I understand. Tonight's a good night. How about you?
Well, I would like it to just continue to be a nice, calm night.
You got your body cam on?
Of course I do.
Good, I'm smiling. Let's get it.
Okay.
Why are you acting like
Fractal, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Can we just
Shit.
Child, I don't have nothing to say to you. I'm ready for war. Let's go.
There's one more person with him here.
Oh,
good for you. Stop acting like that.
Does sound like Cartman a little bit, Blaine.
Stop.
Hold this right here.
It doesn't have to.
He gained access to legally. He wants to kill
Right.
Hey, let's go.
It's not that big of a deal, Danny.
Mom, why'd you let him in? It's Shark Week.
Hey, officer, gonna go another child tonight?
Hey, Dan.
Night after tonight?
That's not even the same guy, Danny.
Dan, this isn't Officer Chief. This is Officer Dillon.
You're not an officer. You're a Nazi.
Okay.
You're a Nazi.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Dan.
Yep. And I'm sorry you gained access illegally for my mentally ill.
All right, Danny. Either way, they're inside. Take care of it.
I'm not taking care of anything. They can leave.
Well, they're not leaving. There's like 7 of them.
Well, we're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
Why?
Hey, Dan.
We're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
Danny, we don't want to do this here where I live.
Officer?
We don't want to do this where I live, remember? We talked about this, me and you. It can't happen here. I can't have this kind of action, okay?
Danny, I know you love your mom.
Listen, I don't love my mother. She's my biological mother. She's been a schizophrenic abusive since I was born.
Oh my God.
And when I went to and when you came and abducted me and brought me to
No,
a foster
Reddit
home,
isn't
that
gonna
was fun.
Danny itself, officer.
Hey, Danny, come on, let's go. I have police all over
Bill,
the
you're
hall. You're going
killing
to give
it
me a
tonight.
big if you don't just call.
All you had to do was tell him to leave.
Okay.
To make entry.
Well, it's too late now.
Illegally, tell him to leave.
All right, well, it's too late now. So what are we going to do?
It is not too late. Tell them to leave the house. They leave the house illegally. Tell them to leave.
They're not going to leave.
Why aren't you going to leave?
Sorry, because you have an active felony warrant. We have to take care of it.
No, you didn't have to do anything. You purposely took time out of your day to come here today.
We do have to take care of it.
No. You don't, because like I said, you wouldn't have been able to get in if we didn't answer the door. It's not an active warrant how you're saying it.
Radio battery, yeah. It is, unfortunately, an active warrant. It pops up.
It's not the same. Stop lying. I just told you. If you didn't answer the door, you leave tonight, and I continue watching my movie. I was watching Infinite. It was a good night.
He was watching. I was going to say, I wonder what movie he's watching. He was watching Infinite.
Drinking my
I
haven't seen that. Is it good?
I'm gonna need you guys to let me know if something comes on the radio and my battery's
I
dying.
opened the door to ask
You
them.
have to open the door. You could have told him why.
Okay.
He's a pig. He doesn't have a choice. He's an animal. He doesn't get to make decisions.
Either way around, they're here. They're in. They're not going to leave.
Wait a minute, Mom, the hug zone is live.
Danny, open the door.
I'm not opening.
I didn't hear anything.
There's 7 of them in here. Come on.
I came in another squad.
All right, I don't want this to happen. When you
Well, if they're gonna bring a
go
dog, they should
down,
probably
get
bring another deputy.
bailed out,
But Sarge handled it.
Why? He broke the law. He just told you. If you didn't answer the door, it would have been good.
Dan, if I would have forced my way in not knowing you were here, that would have been breaking the law.
Yeah, but since you took advantage of my schizophrenic mother, now you're in the house.
I did not take advantage of your mom, Dan. I never have.
Stop screaming, Danny. Stop screaming. Stop screaming. What are you doing?
By the way, you're on Facebook Live. We're going to have a good time tonight, officer.
Who cares? We're still on. Either way around, they're in the house.
Yeah, which you didn't have to open the door. He knew that
You've
you
been
let
over
him
this,
in,
yeah.
and he broke the law.
I had a conversation with your mom, Danny.
Conversation. You gained access through my vulnerable schizophrenic mother.
All right, either way, I can't have this attention here. You already know it. Isn't it easier to go down there and bail out or get out and call me?
No, Rush.
Is that ready to go? Okay.
All right, but we're past that. Now they're already in here, so now what do you want to do?
Well,
I'm not going nowhere.
okay, just so we're clear, Dan, you have a warrant, and so you're under arrest.
Lover, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm prepared to die.
Okay.
Right? Chief, of all places to stream, he chose this.
Somebody wanna? We got 4 here. Somebody wanna go grab a shield, please?
I wish I would have known about this because he's doing.
Okay, Rebel, I think Danny may have issues, but I'm not sure.
As Daniel refuses to come out of the bedroom, Sergeant
I'm still willing to hear Danny out, you know? We haven't heard his side of the story yet.
Eric Gadbois arrives with a pepperball gun, just as Sergeant Sandell steps out to grab the shield, preparing to step straight into the chaos.
Get out and call me.
Is that ready to go? Okay.
All right, but we're past that. Now they're already in here, so now stop it. You want a war?
Yeah. Okay. Mom, we're done having it.
No, you stay there.
No, Mom. I don't want
I'm
you
going
to.
in, I'll bring my son out.
Okay. No. You're not going in. Come on,
Yeah,
Mom.
yeah.
We want you to
Yeah,
hurt him. Come on, don't. I don't need you getting hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt. He would never hurt me.
I'm not going to allow you to go in there.
He's not going to hurt me. It's my son.
You broke the law. Look at you, you tall.
It's
her house.
You're looking at, Daniel.
No, they're looking at you. They're sitting there. They broke the law to get in. They're smiling. He's ready. I'm ready. We're all ready. No more talk.
Please don't use things on him. Like guilt is done. On my son, please.
We're not
No,
gonna try.
Danny, come on.
Vicky, tell him to slow down. Tell him they wanted to kill
Vicky,
you.
we need you to step out of the way,
Come on,
please.
let's go.
Vicky.
Let him arrest you, and I'll come bail you
Let the
out.
pedophiles arrest me.
Because there's not one here, there's 7.
That's fine.
There's not one pedophile here, there's 7 of
Asking
them.
you, no disrespect, I'm telling you, you have
Come on, Danny.
No. Now they're trying to box you in your own house. Come on.
No, that's me, you dummy.
No, stay out of the door. I want to talk. We're talking. We're having a good time.
No.
We're past. There's no reason to force entry. No.
Why are you acting like that? You're going to make bigger problems.
Vicky, just relax.
You relax.
He told me tonight he took time out. We're ready to go.
I don't want to see kill me or hurt you. Okay, come on. All right? And I also don't want to have action where I live. Let's go.
We're going to have some action today. I'm excited.
Why?
I've been waiting for this lover and this
Danny.
pedophile.
Danny,
Vicky,
stop.
Vicky, you're not going to be able to do
Stop
that.
trying to
I'm going to need you to
open
be
the door.
out. Please don't make me force you out.
No, he isn't going to hurt me.
Okay, yeah, but I don't want him. I want you to get caught in the middle. Please leave over here.
Please don't hurt my son like that.
Well, hey, we'll try not to. Vicky. Watch
No, I'm serious.
Just watch the threshold. Here, sorry, I don't need to throw rounds for the
He
door.
has nothing.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah,
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready to end this calmly.
I'm ready too.
Okay, well, come on out.
Does he have a camera out there? Because he kept saying the cops are smiling and laughing. How does he know that?
No, why would I come out?
Okay, are you going to allow me to come in there and we can talk?
No, we're talking right now. What are you going to say to me? That you gained the house illegally?
I did not gain the house, gain access to the house.
No, if you think that pepper gun's going to help you, officer?
Dan, stop. No.
Now I'm not. No, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You're not hurting my son.
You're not going in there.
Or
You're ready to kill me and I'm ready to die.
Danny, stop.
Okay, Pon, can you stand with Mom?
I'm coming in. No.
This is not an option. You need to leave the apartment.
No.
We need to go out of the apartment.
I don't want my son to get hurt. This isn't fair.
We're not going to.
Open the door, Vicky.
Okay, I need you to go. I don't want
Danny,
to.
they came in either way. I didn't ask them to.
Yeah, let's go.
You come back here to the rest of
Yeah, my husband is here. I'm going to my bedroom.
right there.
If she comes back into her own home, she'll be arrested?
I'm not even dressed.
Just right outside the
Can
door.
I go in my bedroom
No,
and at least can get my jacket? I don't have a bra on even.
Get a jacket.
Please.
Right
I can hear him banging stuff around in there. I don't know what it is. I can hear him banging stuff around in there. I don't know if there's weapons, but it sounds like whatever it is. Okay.
You want to give me a minute?
Dan,
Yeah?
what are you doing in there?
What's it going to take for you to come out?
Yeah?
What's it going to take for you to come out?
You took advantage of my schizophrenic mother.
Just heads up, guys. I don't need rounds go through that door, you guys.
I get it. Okay, you have lethal? You got taser? You got taser or lethal?
Yeah.
You got lethal?
Please don't hurt me, guys.
Danny, come out.
Hey, I'm going to defend myself. Are you ready for this action?
He's defending himself. No, please don't hurt my son.
I am defending myself. Any aggression is a
She needs to leave the apartment. Get out of here.
Now get out, Vicky.
with everything I have.
9171 front.
Whoa.
Get me out! Get me out!
Yeah.
Get out! Get out!
It's the pepper ball.
That is pepper ball.
Get out! Get out! I need the door open! I need the door open! Get out! Get out! Get her out of here! Get out! Get out! Get her! Where's it at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? 917 to get rescue. I got an officer down. Get in with him. Stay there. Stay there. Back up. Get a tourniquet on him. Get first aid. Get it going.
Connor's got it. Connor's got it.
Okay. Okay, where am I hit? I don't know. Where am I hit? Right there. It hit your vest. Let's get you up and out of here. Let's go. Oh, I got something else. Sorry, Pon.
You're fine.
My brace here? Yeah, you can brace your Dan, you need to come out! Come out! Guys, shake the time. How bad are you hit? Where are you hit? I'm hit in the 917, you're saying suspect's hit, but I can't confirm. Pull that up. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Let's go. I take my pants off, guys, please. How? Come on with your hands up! No. You can shoot from there. I know. In your apartment. In your apartment. This is what you want now.
Jay, guys, I've changed my mind. This fucking hurts.
Don't do this, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. You did it. You don't need to go to. Come on, man. It's not worth it. You don't need to go where? Just come out with your hands up. No, I'm good. You want this guy. He's still a threat. He says he's hit. He's still willing to fight us. He's not in custody. He still has a weapon.
Officer Ryan Sheik was hit multiple times. Gunshots tore through his upper left leg, abdomen, and pelvis. His partners dragged him out to a squad car and raced to meet the ambulance on the way to the hospital.
Just relax. Okay, take a breath. Okay. Bobby, we got it. Yes, sir. I don't know. That's how we're self-transporting. Hold on, is this medics? Nope. That's fire. Stop. Right here. Stop. Okay. Stop. Turn your lights on. Let me out. Let us out.
He was rushed into surgery and survived. Back at the apartment, Daniel Holmgren stayed barricaded, shouting threats as SWAT teams surrounded the building. Eventually, officers deployed gas and chemical irritants. Holmgren crawled out of the bedroom, unarmed, and surrendered. Inside, officers recovered a Smith & Wesson 9mm handgun. Holmgren was booked into Ramsey County Jail. He was charged with first-degree attempted murder and 4 counts of first-degree use of deadly force against a peace officer. In August 2023, 1 count of first-degree assault, along with the entire case file for the original domestic incident, were dismissed as part of a plea deal. Holmgren was sentenced to 19 years in prison, with credit for 213 days served. Due to Minnesota's 2/3 sentencing guidelines, Holmgren could get out of prison in September 2035 and serve the rest of his term on supervised release. As for Officer Sheik,
All right, write that down. We're going to check in on him in 2035.
he recovered from his injuries and was welcomed back with open arms when he returned to active duty about 7 months after the shooting. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/mid.
We'll see. We'll check in on Danny in 10 years. Maybe he could finish watching that movie. He never did get to see how it ends. He was having a good night. Maybe in Hong Kong 2035. That's true, Jay. Our AI butlers will check in on him then. Mom probably relieved. I was thinking that too. She really wanted those cops to take him. She was sick of his shit. I don't think she wanted the gunfight to happen, but, you know, it happened. I might have to watch Infinite now. That was the best ad for the movie I've ever seen. Never deleting this app. Oh, shit. You know, Congresswoman Sarah McBride, right? I'm heartbroken to learn of President Biden's diagnosis, blah, blah, blah. Same bullshit everyone's posting. Bad hungry. Let this be a reminder. Routine prostate exams save lives. Make sure to schedule yours, Congressman. Ooh. Oh, shit. What the hell? I don't know what I was expecting here, but not that.
Good. At their last 1050, previous 1050, 84 way.
Lane says that lady survived. Jay, 10 of 10? I don't know. The landing was a little rough. Maybe 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, the Dukes of Hazzard horn was added by whoever uploaded that video. Liberal woman interferes with police traffic stop. Were the police justified in their response?
Hi, I'm Karen Turner. Hi, it's Nitro. I'm a resident. There you go. Hi, I'm Karen Turner.
And her name is literally Karen Turner, like the most Karen first and last name I've ever heard. Karen Turner.
Hi, it's Nitro. I'm a resident. There you go.
I don't need that.
Okay, fine. I'm Karen Turner.
You're just here as the ride, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm here as a concerned citizen and friend of the mayor and been in Tenafly for 20 years. I take full responsibility for them. And what is the reason they were pulled over?
The driver has all the information. He'll tell you.
No. I need to know.
No, you don't need to know.
Okay.
We're not involved here. You're picking them up.
No, I'm involved. Trust me, I'm
I'm not
very
going to tell you. He's the driver of the automobile. He's over 18. That's all you need to know.
Okay. If you can... We don't need to see credentials. Okay. You need it.
That's why she's a politician or something and loses her job after this? Interesting.
Are you a commissioner?
I am the commissioner. One of the commissioners, and I'm heading up.
Do you have an ID with that?
That is my ID, and that is my business card. I am the commissioner of the Port Authority, and I'm heading up over 4,000 police officers. Okay? So, if there's a problem, I think I have...
There's no problem.
Well, I think there's a problem.
Non-registered vehicle.
Okay. Let's hear, why were they pulled over, first of all? No, don't call me Miss. I'm Commissioner. Thank you.
Commissioner?
Yes.
All due
Why were they
respect?
pulled over?
All due respect?
Yep. Why
The driver will tell you.
No. I need
Yes,
to know.
ma'am. The car's getting towed now.
Why is the car getting towed?
Go ask him.
No. I'm asking. You're the person
Go ask
who
him.
ordered it, and trust me.
Miss, this does not involve 1%.
Yeah, it does. It does because I'm picking them up, and I'm offering to take responsibility for them, and you can't even tell me the charges. I'm also an attorney, so I think if you can't tell me what is the problem,
That's fine.
why is it such a difficult to just say why they're being pulled over and why the car's being towed?
Because everything has already been explained.
I know, but I know.
Why do you need to know?
Because this is impacting me because I got 4 people who are coming back to my house, including people who live in New Haven attending Yale Graduate School, a PhD student, and I don't know why it's so difficult.
Is this
to say
so
what the
old
problem
that she is the origin of the term Karen? Is that what you're saying,
I
Lunchbox?
got to take 4 people back to New Haven.
Should I be frank with you?
Yeah, I want to know what the problem is.
Hans, if we're going old, play Black Reporter Gets Bug in Mouth. That is a classic. That is a classic. I'm just going down through what people posted in This Week in Hong in the Discord, so. I have never seen that, though. Shockingly. Apparently everyone else has. Daughter has meltdown when her parents ask her to pay rent.
Who's fighting? Where? What is going on? Okay. Okay, you gotta go out. What's going on? What's going on? Why?
Ain't nothing wrong with her.
I know.
She couldn't breathe.
You need to get up.
Yeah, because she broke my TV in there.
Right.
She took that big thing right there and tried to hit me with it, tried to hit this TV.
Yeah, you should
I
get
want her
up.
out of here. Her and her girlfriend.
Treasure, come on. Come on, get up. Get up off the floor. She's not passed out.
No, she's not.
Huh? Whatever. Treasure, get up.
Yeah, when she did my face, well, will be fine.
Come on, let's go. Get up. Get up. Get up. What are you doing? Sit up.
You're out of breath because you just stood up.
All right, we're going to have EMS show up. Can you stand up, please?
Let's go outside and get some air. We're going to talk to you out there. Come on.
Let's go. Let's get up and go outside. There's no room for me to even grab it.
Okay. I need you to get up and walk outside with us. That can't be comfortable.
No, it's not. All right, get up. All right, let's get up. Stand up. Come on. You can. Grab her other arm so you stand up. Or sit on the bed. Sit on the bed. Sit on the bed. Stand up.
Kane, I keep telling her I can't.
Yeah, but you're intentionally falling back down.
I'm not. I can't.
What's going on with your mouth?
Hey, he was
holding you. He was holding her down.
No, he was hitting me. My mom, my bleeding.
I don't know. That's all I saw was him holding you down.
Let's go outside.
Let's go outside so we can separate everybody and talk.
Can you walk with us out there and we'll get it figured out? We'll talk to you inside. Okay. We're trying to get her outside.
Stand up so we can go outside.
Yeah, you.
Does she have an inhaler?
No, leave me alone. He's messing with me.
You didn't take him out.
He was hitting me in my face.
Let's go outside. Yeah, we're going to talk to you about all that.
Is there more to this? Where's part 2? How are you going to post part 1 and not post part 2?
Who's fighting?
Maybe Washington Ghost posted part 2. Here's part 2.
Our car, we're going to talk, okay?
They got my game. They give you.
We'll get it all figured out.
They called that way.
I got you. Come on. Let's walk on it. We're going to talk to you. I just want you.
Feel like blood. He was hitting me. He was choking me.
We're gonna go outside. Where we have more room.
He was choking me. He was trying to kill me. He was trying to kill me.
We're going to get your stuff outside.
He was trying
Let's go
to kill
outside.
me.
See where come talking to
Like you.
We're gonna go. Stop walking there.
Who spit on her?
Like, he keep messing with me.
So how did this all start?
I went to go get my thing. He choked me.
You live here?
He was punching me in my face.
Slow down.
I can't breathe. I can't talk. I just want to tell
You can't breathe, you can't talk? You haven't shut up since they got here.
Take a couple deep breaths and get your stuff together. You got her. I'm gonna go talk to this girl. Okay. So, what was going on?
What? Because they started this yesterday.
Okay, so it's been
I'm
going
sure
on
you
since
guys-
yesterday? We haven't been here.
No,
so.
I know, but it's like she calls.
When you're allergic to accountability, you go into anaphylaxis and can't breathe.
I saw that officers were out
That's
yesterday.
really the best explanation I've ever heard.
So what's going on?
That
What's going on
explains
today? Why are we
everything.
all fighting?
Her mom, we all woke up. We brushed our teeth.
She's- you can still hear her in the background.
Yeah.
Her mom was just saying stuff and just messing with her.
Okay, but saying stuff you can ignore. How did we get to the point where things are broken and people are punching and hitting each other?
You guys have been saying nothing. We stayed upstairs and they were saying stuff. Her mom acts like a bully. And then her dad, like, why are you putting your hands on her? And then he threw water on me. It's like, I'm not going to do nothing. Go ahead, have
Right.
it.
But then, how did the TV and everything else get broke?
Because they just kept messing
So
with
she
her.
just slammed it because they were yelling at her?
No, they just kept antagonizing her. They're
Like
just
talking to her?
messing with her, just saying
And
things.
how did she end up in their bedroom?
Correct, Aaron. If you are talking, you
don't
can
know.
in fact
I
breathe.
really don't know,
Yes.
but I'm just, they're weird. They always mess with her, especially her mom.
Thanks.
She called her name, punched the TV.
Broke that TV.
Sounded like she called. Was this your mom in here? She called her name, punched the TV.
She did that and left, and she came back in. And she came in here to break this one, so I just started running her down.
You just
We
told her
all started
down.
running her down.
Yeah, I was in here trying to feed my son and make sure my cousin eating, and I went in there and they trying to hold her down. But she did break this TV. I don't know why she broke the
No, at first
TV.
nothing was happening. She just broke it.
Yeah, and then walked out. And then
Okay.
she came back in, went upstairs and saying, "Where's her stuff? Where's her stuff?" And we we don't know.
Was
So
scratching?
yeah, he was trying to hold her down. She was like trying to move for him
Because
to
we tried to
stop
hold her down, and she
her
just
down.
exactly everything. She got
Yeah,
kicked.
yeah. Somehow, I guess she got kicked. She fell over.
Did you get hit in the face too, or scratched?
Yeah, you got scratched.
Okay. Does she live here? Does Treasure live here upstairs?
The weight? I don't know where you came.
Yeah, she, her and her girlfriend lived here. I've been trying to.
How did it go from the living room to their bedroom? Why did you go make it in there?
Because I was just asking for my game, and then he came in there tackling me.
What happened with the TV?
I don't know. No, I did not. I really did. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, then who
I just was
did?
about to leave. I don't know. Like, they're crazy. Like, they try to put me up to the bad guy. And why was all of them in there, like, doing that? Like, it only take one person. He was choking me, trying to kill me. I'm telling you, I wouldn't do this to myself.
Well, when I came in, he was holding you down on the bed.
Hey, no, he wasn't. He was holding me, choking me, and hitting me. Where did
When
I
I
get
came
this
in-
from? Okay, when you came in, but I'm telling
That's
you,
what I
he
saw
was
when I
trying
came in.
to kill me. He was
One in
choking
here,
me.
one inside.
Right, Big Red? How many people are in this two-bedroom house?
They tried to kill me. I can't breathe.
Okay.
Like, he was choking me. He was choking me. He was pushing me in my lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
I can't breathe. I need an inhaler.
Okay. You have asthma?
I don't have asthma, but I have anxiety attacks.
Just try to calm down. Partner here's gonna get some vitals on you. So you said he was choking you. Did you lose consciousness at all? Okay.
I kept saying that because I was screaming.
Yeah.
He was choking me and hit me at the same time.
Just try and take some
You
deep
can look
breaths.
at my lips. He was hitting me in my lips. I wouldn't lie.
I would never
Like he said,
lie.
he was holding me down.
All right, last part.
He was holding you down when I came in. That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
he was biting me. And I don't even want to talk to him no more because I be telling you, he tried to kill me. If somebody's telling you, somebody tried to kill somebody, y'all need to invest in that. I'm not lying. He wasn't just holding me down.
That's why you bring the TV.
I'm like, damn, leave me alone. Like, you keep harassing me. I don't want to do this, yo. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it because I got to get my stuff to go. I got to go.
Yeah.
No, they're not doing
I know. So it's not like we're here to make sure you're doing all right? So deep breath.
Getting yourself off like the girl in here said they I mean, it's biased on her end. But, yeah, was saying that they got out there brushing their teeth or getting their stuff to go, and then the mom dad kept saying stuff to them. They didn't touch her. She's like, no, they just kept picking on her, and then she went crazy.
Yeah, broke the TV and trying to hit him with a dumbbell.
Trying to hit him with a dumbbell. Didn't they started throwing bowling balls at each other?
Last night, but I don't know what went on yesterday. I pulled up, I stopped right here to talk to her, and then kids like, the brothers, like, they're in here fighting still. I'm like, I didn't know who was involved, that's why I stopped talking.
So I didn't hear what happened. Where are you hurt? They want charges for the 2 TVs. Just the lip?
Well, she was choking her out. Okay. You got a little. I mean, the DV. Yeah.
He was choking me. Y'all take him to jail. He was trying to kill me. He was trying to kill me. He's laughing about it. Y'all seen it. Y'all need to take him to jail. I'm pressing charges. He gotta go, bro. He messed my whole face up in my neck, bro. I can't breathe, and I'm telling him. He talking about, you gotta know you what.
I've been saying you can't breathe for 30
They trying
minutes
to lie
now.
on me, man. I can't.
You would be dead by now if you couldn't breathe. By simple nature of how breathing works.
I want to get my stuff done. They took my Xbox.
Oh, not my Xbox.
Okay.
This is what the freakout's over, the Xbox.
Okay. Are you able to walk to our
I don't want to leave my girlfriend here with my car.
So what are you gonna do?
Can she follow me? But
she can meet you down there.
Yeah, she can meet you down
they're
there.
gonna take all my stuff and break it and stuff because they're gonna say I broke the TV. They try to take all my stuff.
They're not gonna touch your stuff yet.
Please, please, please.
Yeah, they are.
I want my.
Your stuff is gone. Please, I want my games. It's always Ohio, Chief. Low Q. Can't brief. I was playing some of the stuff you sent me on Instagram earlier. This humanoid gets highly triggered at a sign which reads, "Women are adult human females." Aaron, hey, I watched The Zone on Xbox. Hell yeah! That's a great use of Xbox.
Me down, fascist, fucking. I don't give a fuck who you are. The fact that you feel this way makes you completely fucking moral, intolerant of anybody. I don't care if you have a fucking master's degree. I don't care if you feel like you're tall and proud. Go fuck yourselves. This is absolutely fucking disgusting. I can't believe you. And you can take your fucking Blue Lives Matter flag with you.
Wow. You feel good about yourself now?
Nobody else, the fucking...
We did it, Reddit.
Out front, nobody cares, yeah. Everybody look away when it fucking matters, right? Everybody look the fuck away.
Elliot Page is looking
flags
rough.
all over Northampton, right? Yeah.
I mean, Elliot Page already looks rough, but I know what you mean.
Bye-bye.
Alfalfa, no!
You're telling yourself that. You're fucking telling yourself. Nobody, right? Fucking nobody, right? Nobody has a fucking problem with this.
This guy's like, huh? What's going on?
You believe it? Don't worry, you'll be all over the internet.
Oh, God. This...
I just fucking interviewed at Little Caesars.
Okay.
And I was so anxious for that interview. Guess what that interview was? We walked outside onto the sidewalk, and she asked me for my name, my phone number, and what hours I could work.
Okay.
And then when I said Monday through Friday, she said, what about weekends? I said, no, I can't do weekends. She said, we're really busy on weekends. And I was like, sorry, I can't do it. And she said, we're going to need flexibility. And I said, okay, I'm flexible. I can do weekends sometimes. Then she said, now, if I schedule you, if you request days off weeks in advance and then I schedule you on that day, what are you going to do? I'm not fucking coming in. If I request days off and then you schedule me, I'm not coming in. I just fucking interviewed at...
Okay, so did you take the job or not? Little Caesars doesn't need you anywhere near their product, by the way.
Trump saved my life, literally. My dad and my mom passed at the same time. I was in a bad place. I was going towards the Brooklyn Bridge. Don't ask me why, but I was. Donald Trump was standing on 97th Street in Broadway. He was at a friend's birthday party. And when he saw me coming past, I was hysterical in tears. And he gently grabbed my arm. He was like, whoa, wait a minute, are you okay? And he said, well, I don't know what you're gonna do right now, but whatever it is, forget about it. Take it out of your head. Your mom and dad wouldn't want that. And he talked to me till I forgot all about what I was gonna do. So he said, let me pray for you. So when I went to get my keys out of my pocket, and I opened my hand, he had placed a folded up, real small, folded up $100 bill in my hand. Wow. I framed it, literally, and this is a true story. He saved my life. Yeah, he did. So anybody that has anything bad to say about Trump, dead it, because he's a good man.
Trump is good man. There you have it. It's been proven. How long is this one? 18 minutes. I'm going to save that for another night because I am wrapping up here. DJ Lunchbox throwing something in This Week in Hong, huh? This is Brazil. Yeah, play too much of that, I'll get copyrighted. Oh, the trailer for Infinite, the movie that Danny was watching before that he'll get to finish it in 10 years. That did look fun, DJ. Purple Pros, the trial is soon, might be worth following. Yeah, I'll check this out. And is the trial soon? Church leader arrested for raping his sister and kids. Probably won't have time to cover that trial, but definitely would follow it. All right, we can play one round of one game, and then we're going to call it a night. What do you guys want to play? Maybe it too late. Copyright lawyer bot just flew over my house. Dude, that bot lives on my roof. Maybe it says obviously geoguesser. Caesar said let's do a round of Contexto and then call it a night. So we've got one for geoguesser, one for Contexto. Play one game of Civ 5. Alright, I'm going to let YouTube chat answer poll, Contexto or Geo. Contexto, Geo. Wordle. We did get Contexto in like 3 minutes last night. Okay, maybe we'll do that. We'll do Contexto, and if we get it really quickly, then we'll do a round of GeoGuessr. That's fair. That's a fair way to do it. GeoGuessr Canada. I wouldn't know shit. Alright, Contexto. GeoGuessr India. Where are we starting? GeoGuessr Nashville. Okay, we'll start with Lunchbox. Not terrible tonight with Lunchbox. Low-Q wants to go with Place. Lunchbox was better than Place somehow. Alright. Blah blah. I think all the tornadoes are done for the evening, last I saw. Cow! Hey, Lunchbox, cow's not bad. Are we in for animal? Maybe let me just type animal and see. So it's not an animal. Farm? No? Huh. How about like pattern? Job, ratchet, freedom, ticket, chicken, milk, ooh, okay, cheese, it's a dairy of some sort, but maybe not because it's not that close. No, it's not dairy. Fence, grass, cracker. Hey, that's racist. You can't use cracker? Cracker is banned on Contexto. That's insane. Corn. How about just food? No. I know I missed some, guys. Pasture. Cottage. Biscuit. Butter. Brie. Pizza. Last night, we got it in this many words, by the way. So, we're already doing worse than last night. Steak. R.I.P. Grams. We already did farm, didn't we? Didn't I? Yeah. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Job and no game. Cream. Ooh. Interesting. Did I do steak? Did I already get steak? Bread. Cream is our highest word. Lactose. I'm at a loss here. Cream cheese. How about like pie? Okay. Mold. Souffle. Wisconsin. Place would have been a lot higher. Apple. Ice cream. I think. Yeah. It's only one word. Ice. Ice isn't bad. Sugar. Packers. Football. What just sport? Sport! Whoa! Whoa! Is it football? No. How, what the hell? Okay. How is sport 13? What are we doing here? Super Bowl? I mean, no, football would be so much higher, but... What? Soccer. I'm confused because I'm typing sports and they're nowhere near it. So it's not a sport. It's a party? I did game. Oh, buddy, pal, champ? Yeah, could be. No? Rodeo? Nacho? Field? Bull? I'm baffled on this one. How is sport 13? I mean, how about just like school? No. Did we do building? Thing? Okay, so it's a thing maybe? Electrolytes? Yeah. Ball. Calcium. Barbecue. We've done game. It was far down, I think. Where was it? Yeah, games. Where was game? Yeah, game's all the way down here. So like I'm so confused. It's not a sport, but sport is this high. Glove. Lasso. Diamond. Hot dog. Why is hot dog so high? What? What is going on? Beer? Ooh. Okay, we've got hot dog, beer, sport. Cornhole is a sport. No, sport doesn't count. Concession? How about just concession? No. Ballpark? Just park? We did fair. Birthday, huh? Interesting. Cake? Stadium. Racing. Base. Corn dog. Candle? Corn dog. Don't know this word. Brewers? I think I did glove already. Yeah. Party. We did party. Eagles. Pinata. Pepper. Salt. Shake. Dog. Cat. TV. Beach. Water. Time. Mirror. Person. Human. I'm just hitting words now. Flag. Reunion. Like what else could sport mean if it's not a sport? Yeah, Bill, we're not gonna like this results at all. Nacho did Nacho. America. Homecoming. Trophy. Okay, man, I don't know. Festival. Picnic. Mexico. No. Contest. Team. Summer. Pool. Cancer. Pinata. Hunting. Win. Lose. Space. Rocket. Look, you're gonna need a hint. We might have to do a hint. Tailgate. Sign. Competition. Celebrate. Fan. Phone. I think we did stadium. Yeah. Protest. We are at 113 guesses right now. 114. Ski. Coliseum. Is that how you spell Coliseum? Yeah. Event. Music. Rookie numbers. Nuts. Coke. Weed. What is going on? Wine. College. Challenge. University, no. Trophy, we did trophy. Professional, hitman, present, father, mother. Okay, why is father way higher than mother? Ski, did not try that. Yeah, I tried that. Carnival, coach, fire, ant, gun, shoot, Danny. Hat. Ooh! Why is hat so high? Bet? Yeah, casino. Wait, why is hat? So we have sport and hat. Cape. Cheer. Sun. Chant. Angle. Jumbotron. Gravity, trampoline, sun, cap, Wisconsin cheese hat. Yeah, like everything's pointing to Packers. But it's not. Helmet, okay. Uniform, scarf. Ooh. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Okay. Mascot. Okay, how is merch so far away, but shirt is... What is happening? Shoe? Sock. Touchdown. I think I've definitely done baseball. I thought I had no soccer. I already tried soccer, yeah. I think we did rodeo, yeah. Gear. Circus. Jersey. Coat. Sweater. Or just clothes. Bandana. Is it okay? So it's something on your head, I think, but maybe not. I don't know. Polo. What's something? Oh, sunglasses. No, just glasses. Glass is 29. Parade. Injury. Headphones. What's something you wear on your head for sport? Goggles. Swimming. Hockey. Curling. Cheerleader. Oktoberfest. Dirt. Cap. Winter. Face. It definitely has to do with your head or your face. 'Cause we have hat, bandana, face, scarf, glass, sport, leather. If I haven't tried helmet yet, that's crazy. Yeah, we did helmet. Party hat. I think we've done summer. Yeah. Nose. Eyes. Contacts. Helmet is 143. Binoculars. Why is that so low? I thought that was a good guess. Water, I think I already did that, yeah. We're on guess 197, guys. I don't know. Ponytail. Whoa! Who said ponytail? RM? Ponytail. So, hair? I mean, is it hair related? Oh, shit, okay. What are some hairstyles? Hair? Oh, vaping. You said hair way up there. Sorry, I missed that. Mullet? Mullet's 21. Bra? No. It's definitely like... What? Bald? Okay, not bad. Mohawk? No. Afro? Haircut is 9. Headband? Shave? Crew cut. No. Barber? No. Derby? Razor? Scalp. Lice. Oh, louse. Beard. Beard is 3. Mustache? Is it mustache? Fucking finally. Holy shit. How did we not guess mustache, guys? I'm the mustache man. Good for you.
Oh, good for you! And how was it?
Mustache, goatee, beard, sideburns, stash, eyebrow, hair, scruffy, haircut, whisker. Nothing to do with milk. Well, milk was pretty far down here, wasn't it? Where was milk? DJ Electronics, that was a quick one. Sure. Yeah, cream really threw us the wrong way. We had a ton of shit that threw us off here. Like, we had beer and sport, which I guess mustache, beer and sport, I guess. Cream, cheese, drink, milk, cow, yeah. Darian, of course, after hot dog, we should have guessed mustache. Naturally. Milk mustache, that's true, Valentinius. Yeah, milk mustache, that's a thing. A milk mustache. Damn it. Yeah, foregone. Sport really had me just fucked up. Because we got that early. And we had, it's 13, but... Creamy cheese mustache, yes. Damn, well... 216 guesses. That's one of our worst showings. I don't think it's our worst showing. We definitely hit the 300s one time. Yeah, Kimbo, this game gets us sometimes. Vaping it, you bet we do better with GeoGuessr. Okay, we'll do a round of GeoGuessr. Why the hell not? What map are we doing? Purple Prose, it explains father. It does. It explains why father was way higher than mother, yeah. Kimba sporting a mustache. Yep, that's a saying. FT, GeoGuessr, more like GeoGacer. Boom, roasted. Got us, FT. You got us good. Are we doing US? Florida, I'm gonna lock in my guess now. North Carolina. It's always fucking North Carolina. Yeah, let's do US. World is too hard. We'll do world again some other night when I'm feeling better. We'll do world when we do better in Contexto. Alright, let's go. Let's get this over with. I don't predict a good game here, guys. You guys are way more... yeah, this is definitely not North Carolina. Looks a little Arizona-ish. No, never mind. Maybe New Mexico? Look at that roof. Georgia. This ain't no Georgia. That's a winter yard. Yeah, I mean, these are winter trees. Nevada? It could be Nevada. It is winter. So Rio Verde. Yeah, this is somewhere. Southwest for sure. Freaking Florida. If this is the Panhandle again, like that one last night, I'm gonna flip out. I don't see any mountains. I mean, there are some mountains in the distance, actually. Right here. I like New Mexico. Simply Chief reminds me of Breaking Bad, yeah. Okay, we've got a lot of people saying New Mexico. That was my first thought, too. So, we're going New Mexico. Tiki T says West Texas. I mean, New Mexico is close, but I'm going here near Albuquerque. I'm doing it. Dude! What a first guess! Beautiful. 6.4 miles away. Beautiful. That's a good start. That's a good start. We didn't need to cheat and look at the work, Chuck. We didn't even need to cheat, guys. That's some good shit. Alright, next. Hung Hung, Purple Pros. Right, with that, yeah, yeah, it was like a moving truck or something. Yeah, it was Enterprise, that's right. Tennessee. No. Blue stop, blue signs. Flint Chip and Pumice? What kind of gay-ass names for streets are these? I don't know. I'm getting Florida vibes. But no. Would that bush be in Florida? That tree? It's like South Carolina. We got South Carolina, Kentucky. Yeah, we got these tall ass trees. Virginia. Anyone got any opinions over on Twitch? Yeah, Ken, but you're way behind. Yeah, I'm off the Florida thing. It's always North Carolina, Georgia, or East Texas. Yeah, these tall trees are very out of place. They're throwing me way off. Darian's on Team Kentucky. I mean, do we do like North Carolina, Virginia area, Kentucky, like right around here, just to sort of cover our bases? I feel like based on what you guys are saying. How did you cheat? How did you cheat, Lunchbox? Oh, did you look up the street intersection? Yeah. Well, am I about to make a huge mistake? Northeast-ish. Wait, you see a golf course? Where? There's a church over here. What place has green porta potties? I'm hitting it. Oh, it was over on Virginia. Did someone say Norfolk, Virginia earlier? No, you said Chesapeake, Virginia. Not terrible, not great. Let me off at Butt Station, please. Chesapeake, Virginia, yeah. Okay. Next. Tennessee. Sherman Lake Road, Timberwolf Trace. Alright, cheaters. Do your cheating. Oregon, we can still score all-time high score. I like actually think this is Tennessee this time. Michigan? Look at these fuckers. We got 2 for Michigan, 1 for Wisconsin. Another for Michigan. We got a lot of Michigan here. They look sketchy for a nice neighborhood. FD kids outside? They're up to no good. TT says Ohio. Is that Danny's mom? Vaping in San Antonio. Lunchbox, since everyone else says up north, I'm saying Panhandle. I mean, a lot of you have said Michigan, so I'm willing to go Michigan. I kind of want to go a little lower, though, in case it's like Kentucky, Ohio. Let's go like right here. Let's go middle. Let's go right here. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not bad. Oh, it was Minnesota. Named it. Oh, named it. Did you look it up? Timberwolf, Minnesota. Lino Lakes, Minnesota. I'm kind of shocked that's near Minneapolis, by the way. That looks super nice for Minneapolis. This doesn't look like Minneapolis at all, or near Minneapolis at all. I went to shithole Minneapolis after the Floyd riots. It's the burbs. Yeah, I mean, it's way outside, so that's why. Yeah, it looks too safe to be Minneapolis. Okay, next. Now this looks like the Panhandle. Definitely somewhere in Florida. That must be Walt's neighborhood. (36th and 8th Street in Florida). Yeah, quick Google. Where's 8th Street? Okay, but we're in Florida, guys. Do you guys like the Panhandle? It's definitely not South Florida. Okay, well now we've got some southern Georgia. Which flag named it? I don't see a flag. Am I blind? Oh, that flag? I have no idea what that flag is. Gulf of America. PCB is just south of Orlando? Southern Georgia. We've got some Southern Georgia. I like Panhandle, so I'm gonna go like right here. Gulf Shores, Alabama. I was just there recently. I don't think it's all the way over there though. I'm gonna go like right here. By recently, I mean the end of October, Lunchbox. So really not that recently. Ah, fuck me. That's rough. I did not think it was that south. Vero Beach? My grandmother used to live there. Shit. I used to go here all the time as a kid. Damn it. Yeah, it does kind of look like Vero Beach now that I see it. That is on me. I used to go here like twice a year when I was a kid. Fuck. Well. Purple, your aunts live there? Vaping it now, it's just porn studios? I haven't been in a while. Yeah, I mean, this is more further in. She was closer to the beach. Well, Vero South Beach, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it does look like a lot of places. Good night, Jimmy Johnson. Alright, I guess we're on our last one, aren't we? Last guess. We did so good on guess number one. I don't think we're breaking a high score. I think we'll have to get this one pretty perfectly to even get close. Right now our score is 11,924. Our high score is what? High 15s? We could do it. We just have to basically nail this. Our high score is 16,464. Okay, so we've got to do really well here. Oh god, I think this is the east end of Long Island. Really? Is Long Island this hilly? Those are power lines. Vaping at Brambles, a park entrance. Chanticleer Drive, Stonytown Road. Wilkes Bars, Pennsylvania. What? Does the little sign say? What little sign? Oh, that little sign? I can't read it. Maybe it says Virginia. I mean, it looks kind of nice. Someone's taking care of that grass. New York, Pennsylvania. What college is the Chanticleers? I don't know. plates. New York had dark orange plates for a while. Wait, what? Is that what you think? That's a dark orange plate? Are we thinking New York? Eastern Pennsylvania or New York? Or so we've got New Jersey. I mean, do I just basically hit it like right around here? Around New Jersey, New York? You like the early guess of Long Island? Okay, now we've got either Hamptons or Connecticut. Upstate New York? Alright, so we're going further. You think it's Long Island? Should I just hit it like right here? In case it's Connecticut, like some of you were saying? You're saying New Jersey, maybe? Basically, you guys are telling me it's around in here. Toward the tip of Long Island? Up here? Alright, I'm gonna settle down. Oh, well. Oh, you guys can't even see. Okay. Okay, I'm doing it. Ah, it was over here. But I think we're really close. I should have gone right around there. That's where I was hovering. You guys told me to go to the tip. You guys said do the tip. Push in the tip. Just the tip. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see our results. Ah, we did great. Not a high score though. High score is 16,646. 16,299. Not terrible. Not terrible. Never go to the tip. Never believe the tip line. Yeah, we got that silver. Not bad. Not bad. That's some redemption for our Contexto game, which was bullshit. Total fucking horseshit. Alright, guys. Lovely hanging out with you as always. Hanging out, I should say. We'll see you hanging tomorrow. You might not be on tomorrow, Lunchbox. Wait, what do you gotta do? What, you got a life or something? You got a date? You actually have a friend or something? Meet me in Montauk. Rigged. Alright. Hongers. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.